Hello there! From behind the yellow line, this is Trammin episode 184. My name is Kirk, and as always, I'm joined by my friend and generalist, Christian Rainwater.
What's up, everybody? Our big thorn topic of the week is Disneyland in general.
Roll the intro.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast. Please lower your head and watch your step while boarding. As a courtesy to other passengers, we ask that there be no eating, drinking, or smoking on board. In just a few moments, we will begin our trip into the Disneyland Resort news and topic of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, this tram is ready to depart. Driver, you are clear.
Welcome back to Trammin, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We're your hosts, Kirk and Rain. What's up, Rain?
Dude, I don't know why this guy keeps crying.
The
Frodo is right next to me, and he just keeps whining and whining and whining. Can't figure out why. I even gave him a treat right now. It'll be like, you know what? Chill, bro. But he's at his favorite window right now, looking out
Just
into
wants
the
to go
world.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't even think he wants to go outside. He just wants to witness outside.
That is
Why
very
he's crying
true.
though, I don't know. So sorry if the mic picks it up.
Yeah, I was going to say people like it, but no, they don't like dog whiny sounds. They
No.
like cute dog sounds.
Yes.
Yeah. They'll hear the jingling, though.
You can. Wow, that actually gets picked up. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Huh.
Anyways, let's talk about a few general things with
Mousekeeping. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast, where Kirk and I talk about the Disneyland Resort through and only through our eyes. To catch up on jokes, references, context, and backstory, check out our lore page on trammin.com/lore. For our recommendations for Disneyland, DCA, and more, check out trammin.com/rex. If you enjoy the show, like, subscribe, comment, review us wherever you can, including Spotify, Apple Podcast, and of course, my favorite, YouTube. For a visual guide of the show, follow at Trammin Podcast on Instagram. And to write into the show, head to trammin.com/ask, just like a lot of you did this week, which was great. If you use Discord and would like access to the server, let us know. And you can find all these links on lore on trammin.com.
Yes, you can. Rain, you sound a little crunchy.
Crunchy.
You want to go one click down, maybe?
Sure. Yeah. Is it this dial? I
Yeah.
don't remember if it's the dial.
If it is.
All right. There we go. One click down.
I think that's already better. I hope so. Kev will be the one to insult us. Criticize. It's not insulting. All right. So, let's get in some news. Just quick service this week. Nothing going on. So, Toontown still has intermittent closures for repairs. Magic Key holders can purchase Pina Colada glazed beignet with toasted coconut and I assume pineapple from the Jazz Kitchen dining menu through November 5th. You just have to ask the server.
So not Beignets Express. This is
Yeah, so Magic Key holders have to have a dining reservation for
Jazz Kitchen.
Jazz Kitchen, right?
Coastal Grill.
Patio. What's the patio? Is it Coastal Grill and patio?
I think so.
There's a patio in there. You can also, in the Magic Key portal on the Disneyland app, find some new magic shots for PhotoPass. PhotoPass is free with a lot of magic keys. You can hang out with Huey, Dewey, and Louie in JPEG form.
Nice.
And you can now rent Shrek's cottage in Scotland.
Thank you,
for real
Airbnb.
on Airbnb. Shrek's Swamp, located in the hills of Scottish Highlands. Thank you, Kimmy, for sending that in. We may be seeing some like movie announcements because the writer's strike is over. So the agreement has been reached. And that's basically all we got. Not much news. So it is now time for
Dang.
Kev's Concoctions with Kirk and Rain.
What's the dang?
I didn't get anything this week.
Well, okay. I changed it for you because I got a little 1-2 punch planned for next week.
Oh, okay.
So don't worry. Kev picked the worst one. He continually said don't drink too much of it, but also that I'm not going to get sick. So anyways, he says, so today we have a homemade rice wine based on the Korean alcoholic beverage MacLeod or MacLeod. I don't know. He said, I tried my best with it, but it's going to be a lot to handle since it comes in at 11%. It's fermented with a bag of dry cultured grains from H-Mart that has yeast and bacteria that awaken once added to steamed rice and water. I didn't particularly enjoy it, but it was an experience. He called it mango nectar on the bottle. I don't know if that's an old label. He said yes, that one, but did not elaborate. So I'm going to drink this. Rain, cheers. What do you got over there? You got something?
I got nothing.
Nothing? Nothing.
Some double mint. How about that?
All right, cheers. I think I like it.
Wow.
I think the only part of me that doesn't like it is Kev acting like it was going to poison me because it's made with rice. So there is that. Let's see.
Dude, rice has such a particular flavor to it.
Okay, so this is very tangy. It has like the bitterness of an apple cider.
Mm-hmm.
And very light carbonation, almost none. Oh, but I taste a little bit of like wine undertones. So a little bit of honestly like a dry wine underneath, which apparently this is. So
rice wine isn't sake? I thought sake was rice wine.
This is Korean rice wine. Here,
right?
He called it MacLeod.
Okay.
MacLeod. Let's see. Sometimes, anglicized to makgeolli, is a milky, off-white, and lightly sparkling, rice wine that has slight viscosity. And sake. Sake. Japanese alcohol fermented rice. Sake is brewed, not distilled. 13 and 17%.
So why are we eating or drinking sake at Korean barbecue? That's what I want to know.
I'm drinking soju at Korean barbecue. I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, dude, what am I thinking? I'm thinking of soju the whole time.
Now, why is soju in San Francisco if San Francisco is Japanese?
That's the real question.
Yeah.
That's the real
question. Let's get into some real questions. It's time for You're Right, in which members of the TramFam write in with corrections and comments just like you can at trammin.com/ask. Rain, pretend to cue up that corrections music, please. All right. Eduardo writes in, hey, Trammin, yes, I have been in the Magic Kingdom Utilidors, and it was awesome. It was the underground tunnels, everyone. He says, I work at Epcot, the best park, but I did manage to pick up a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party shift, and the underground city is such a unique and helpful system to us cast members. It really helps us get from point A to point B while keeping the magic alive for our guests. Not to mention the AC is also very nice. By the way, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party seems so worth it, and greeting all the dressed-up guests was a wicked time. I also keep getting cast compliments and friendship bracelets from awesome guests. P.S. Expect a lot of Barbie and Ken costumes. Saw a lot of those. Anyways, hope all is good. Eduardo.
Dude, did you see that right now?
What?
There was a big like button right by your shoulder. That was the weirdest thing.
Wait, like when I did the thumbs up?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Rain, do you have some weird setting turned on?
No, I don't think so. Wait, No?
I don't see it.
Yeah. Whoa, there it is.
I wonder if that's... Rain, there's some stupid setting on there. It has to be. Is it like a hand raise? Like, what if I do this?
Hold on. No?
Oh, it said... No, you did the hand raise.
I did, yeah. I clicked it. Dude, what the heck?
If people could see it, that's hilarious. But
Yeah.
I see Frodo. So if
Yeah,
you
kids
want to check out the dog, check us out on
munching on
YouTube.
something. I don't know what.
Oh, that's always good.
Yeah.
What is he munching on?
Actually, hold on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
All right. Well, I can't keep. I'll just pretend to keep going. You know what? I'll say Ozzy. What's up, man? Get on YouTube. I got that new iPhone. I mean, it's for everyone else on YouTube too. What is different about it? There's a button and a different port, and it's a little smaller, I guess. Everything else is the same. Got that natural titanium. I learned something terrible though. Apple said it's natural titanium, but then so people got this one because it's not coated like the other ones, because no one likes coatings rubbing off or scratching off. Apparently, this is also coated to a color that people think titanium is, which is kind of lame. But I mean, I like it. It's light. It's like a lot lighter than the other Pro. But that's about it. Rain is back. Place your bets. What was Frodo eating?
All right. Sorry. I'm
What
back.
was it? What was he eating?
No idea.
Oh,
That's-
great.
Yeah.
We'll find
that's why
out
he's on
tomorrow.
timeout now.
Yeah, I was just telling people about the iPhone, I guess.
Oh.
Anyways, Rain, when he said the Utilidor has AC, did you imagine the Utilidor is a little stinky and stuffy?
100%. 100%.
I did too. So thank you, Eduardo.
Being in the tunnels, yeah, the AC is gonna help circulate that air.
Thank you for that insight. I really hope this rice wine doesn't kill me, because I'm gonna drink the whole thing, Kev. I didn't let any sediment get in. Okay. Stephen F. writes in, speaking of alcohol, I am working on a project where I try all the IPA beers at the Disneyland Resort. When the table service spots started serving beer this month, I looked at Riverbell Terrace and thought, Kirk said don't do it, but I have to for science. So originally, I had a reservation for Cafe Orleans, but there was a fire alarm when I showed up, so they sent me to Riverbell Terrace. Of course,
What?
there's always space there. The beer offering was technically not an IPA, but a hoppy amber. The Smog City Saber-Tooth Squirrel was a pretty good beer. Not as good as an IPA, but a decent offering. I then thought maybe I should try the featured cocktail so Kirk and Rain don't think I'm an old guy that just drinks beer. Note, I am an old guy that just drinks beer. And listen, you're drinking IPAs. You're not the old guy drinking Bud Light.
Yeah.
I mean, you can also drink Bud Light. That's fine. But respect. You know, you're exploring. Okay. So he said the Wild Berry Mule was actually sounded good. I'm glad I tried it because it was a very good cocktail, although it didn't feel very strong. Since the new menu was in place, I also tried the plant-based option, roasted summer squash. It was actually pretty good. The only complaint is that it needed more grains and tofu to fill out the meal, as it was light on those. Very flavorful and would eat again. Can't vouch for the rest of the menu, but certainly a good option if there are no reservations elsewhere. The monkey bread off the menu is a travesty, and their weird brunch all day and dinner split at 4 p.m. makes it weird since there are no desserts on the brunch menu. Overall, decent meal and good drinks, but still nothing to write home about. But something to write to Trammin about.
It is. That sounds more promising than I could have imagined. So
Yeah, I don't like IPAs at all.
I do.
I was going to interrupt to say, why would you do that to yourself? But I know people really like them. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Stephen F., for writing in. Do you follow? I mean, Trammin follows him. Sailing with the Tide or Sail with the Tide?
Yes.
Dude,
I
big
didn't
chilling
realize.
all the time.
Serious talk. That's
Dude,
exactly
living the life.
Yeah.
I
I'm
want.
jealous.
Yeah, we're not making fun of the old guy. You want to be the old guy.
Yeah.
Where you just like start the day by the pool. Like, okay. Yeah. Good stuff. Thank you. Pamela L writes in. I don't know why this says message. I was copy pasting.
That was part of the name at one point.
I was Pamela L message. Y'all got me up Mount Whitney with that A Bug's Land episode. I respect the all lowercase A Bug's Land. I've always wanted to go, and it's never going to happen, but man, it sounds amazing. A Bug's Life is my third favorite Pixar movie. First is Monsters, Inc. Second is Finding Nemo. And for reference, I was born in 1990, probably the biggest factor in anyone's favorite movies. Also, some good news. We finished our last stretch of the Pacific Crest Trail for this year a few days early, which means a few extra days in Anaheim and an extra park day. My post-PCT We Have It So Good is coming soon, and I am freaking pumped. Okay, so do you do this in like different stretches? I thought like
It was a one-time, like one
okay,
go, and that's
there
it.
are people that do it. I think you have to leave in March and just go.
Mm.
But I guess you can link them together. Writing about that too. Why not? Thank you for writing in. We're looking forward to your write-in. Josie Louise writes in. It was a good pair of names. I wanted to say the whole thing. Hey, Kirk and Rain. Writing to you from all the way across the pond in Norwich, England. It could also be Norwich. So I'm going to just say that right now. All right. It is a small city about 2 hours outside of London, if anyone was curious. I've been listening to you guys for the past 6 months, taking in all your trips and recommendations and prep for my third trip to Disneyland in a couple of weeks' time. It'll be my third time visiting during the Halloween season. I can't wait to be back and away from the gloomy British weather. I have a couple questions for you both. So we're going to lead in to the topic with these questions. He says, I've managed to score reservations for Oga's. Which alcoholic drink would you recommend? I'm a big rum fan. So I'm going to look up Oga's Cantina at
Yeah.
Disneyland. Just to
I
double
f-
check.
I
Go
feel
ahead,
like
Ray.
for the first timers at Oga's, if this is your first time at Oga's, you have to get the fuzzy tauntaun.
Yeah. The Fuzzy
like-
Tauntaun's very fun.
Yeah, it's a fun thing. It's not the best drink that they have, but it is a fun time.
Yeah. Okay. Command F. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna search rum just in case. See if we. Okay. Takodana Quencher. Rain, you know anything about that one?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's dragonberry rum, so I don't know. Now, this is my favorite drink. This is in my top 3 Disneyland Resort drinks. The Yub Nub. It's
Oh, yeah.
Malibu pineapple rum, Sailor Jerry spice rum, citrus juices, and passion fruit. So that passion fruit is so refreshing. Dude, this drink is like heavy, especially if you get it in the mug. I feel like they put more. Like it's
a nice.
bigger.
It's a nice mug too.
It's $48, but it comes with that amazing ceramic mug, which I do recommend. And I think Disney, especially if you're staying there, will ship stuff to you. I don't know about international, but you could look into that.
I would imagine, dude.
Ask them at check-in. Ask them at check-in. But the Yub Nub is absolutely amazing, and it's a ton of rum. So there you go. I recommend, the big old serving in the glass. And if you want another one, it's 18 without it. That's the only rum drink there. Rain. Close enough. Coruscant Cooler, you think? People like that
Coruscant
one, right?
Coolers. I like it a lot.
Yeah, that one's with bourbon and maraschino liqueur and vermouth. So not rum, but it's like another darker, right? Darker type of thing. You know, it's not like the vodka and the tequila drinks.
Yeah.
So and people like the jet juice as well, right?
I've had it before. It's very strong.
Yeah.
If you're into like a shooter, not necessarily like a shot, go for the jet juice.
Yeah. Outer Rim people love, but that's a tequila drink. And,
Randy gets that every time.
Yeah, but 100% Yub Nub. It's almost tiki drink. It's very refreshing, very good. But yeah,
It's
get the
yellow, right?
No, it has the yellow passion fruit seeds in it.
But
I think it's orange, isn't it?
is it orange? I thought it was yellow. Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, citrus juices. It's probably like that mix.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, not too sweet either. Yeah, Fuzzy Tauntaun, share it with people. It's fun. I do have to absolutely recommend the Five Blossom bread with mustard cream. It is a warm pretzel knot with creamy honey mustard dip, and I swear there's a cheesy dip with it, but it's hot, fresh baked, super good. Other stuff, I don't know what this bounty thing. You don't really need anything else here. Get the
That pretzel bread is awesome. And if the waitress or waiter tells you that it's very spicy, there's a little tiny kick to it, but it's
on the bread.
Dude, yeah, no, on the dip.
Try the dip. It almost has like a horseradishy thing to it.
Yeah,
not horseradish, but like a tingliness. But the bread itself is just it's a hot, amazing pretzel with salt on it, black salt. That does taste better than the average Disneyland pretzel. So even if you ate all the dips, it's still a good choice. A lot of people get 2, but start with 1 for sure. And she says, would either of you like to visit Disneyland Paris in the future? That's the closest park to me. It's the one I visited most frequently. It's a really unique and beautifully designed park that I think every Disneyland fan should visit if they can. Absolutely want to go to Disneyland Paris. As Michael Eisner said, the most beautiful Disney park. And I think it still is, right?
Hopefully. Yeah. I mean,
Shanghai is like crazy and
yeah.
Disney Sea is like spectacular, but there's a beauty to Paris,
Yeah.
right? Like art.
Yeah, eventually I want to hit every Disney park, and that's
Yeah.
just going to be on my one of my check boxes that I got to fill. So,
Yeah. So she closes. Thanks for making my walks to work more enjoyable and for all your inside tips and tricks. I'll be sure to have an open ocean in your honor with a U, Josie.
with a U.
Hey man, there's no U in freedom. But thank you, Josie, for writing it. It's time. Hold on. I want to test something.
Sure.
Nope.
Got it.
I won't even tell anyone what it is. All right. This here's our Big Thunder topic of the week. Disneyland in general. I didn't know what I wanted to call this. It had many names. But it's just kind of like, we're just talking. It was
Yeah.
going to be like a What's Up, Kirk and Rain, but then people are probably going to think it's not Disney related. And it always
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I
I
feel like,
mean, it's
go
like
ahead.
an ask us anything about the park.
Yeah, I mean, we got like one, not really personal question, but like a personal question.
Mhm.
So there could have been more of those if you wanted. It's all good. We probably like when we're not as busy. I want to do a plus where we just like, what's up with life?
Yeah.
I think that would be fun. Uh, maybe Rain. That one we'll do on like FaceTime webcams. like I'm not setting all this up
Yeah.
or something. We'll see. But Rain, how are you feeling about just everything in general? Like, where do you want to start? You want to start Disney's future, the park quality, the crowds, the food, the seasonal stuff, the merch?
I
What's your
think the
first like how I'm feeling?
I
Hmm?
think the future is a good place to
Yeah.
start. Yeah, I do appreciate how they've been coming out and kind of giving us a lot of information. We talked about it a lot on the Freddy episode about the Destination D23 stuff. I like the drip feed. I know you're not the biggest fan of the drip feed, but I do like it. I do appreciate that they announced that there's going to be $60 billion going into it, into the parks and cruises. I don't know how much of that is actually going to be spent on Disneyland proper or DCA, but I'm pretty sure a big chunk of that's going to go to the cruises. But yeah, I mean, there's some things that are in the horizon that I'm looking forward to. Um, I just know a lot of it's going to take a long time, which kind of sucks. Yeah, we're
Yeah. Go ahead.
talking about like the soonest that we'll probably see something big. And I'm not talking about like Tiana's or even the Thanos or like another land or anything like that. I would say like 5 years at the minimum.
Yeah,
So
this is just going to be like a lifelong thing.
yeah,
So before, let's talk about the 60 billion thing first. So I told Kimmy while we were walking around the resort the other day, every time I see something that's like in a terrible shape, chipped paint, bad work craftsmanship, something broken, I'm going to take a picture of it and then I'm going to take a screenshot of that press release. Disney plans to spend 60 billion and put it as that little Instagram sticker.
yeah.
Hold them accountable as much as you can. Yeah, I think that was my first thought too. Cruises are going to eat at least 6 billion of that.
At least
Like
at the if
10%.
not more,
Yeah.
because
I
that
think
stuff is so expensive.
they've redone all the cruises, right? Or
I
just the
think so.
first one?
No, I think the first two.
Magic and Wonder. Fantasy
Yeah,
was like 2012, so they don't really need to, right?
yeah.
I
I
hear
don't
it's
think
in
so.
good shape.
Yeah.
So, um, not like the Margaritaville. Check out that Bright Sun Travels video. He's still got to do his podcast.
He doesn't have a podcast. I thought he did.
No, he was gonna do one, but he has not. So, anyways, the 60 billion. Yeah, I'm not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
People are getting hyped. They're letting like their dreams run away. Like you're not getting your people mover. All right.
Yeah.
But
Dude, I saw somebody on Instagram or TikTok. It was I forgot her name, but she's walking toward the camera and she's like, "Disney announced their third gate today."
dude, so
I'm like, "Get out of here!"
So a couple things. Disneyland Forward. People are again like wildly speculating. They did their environmental impact report. You have to do an environmental impact report on like everything. Like
Yeah.
if you're gonna do big construction, it's just like what is this going to do to the water, to the ground, to the ecosystem, to traffic, to people, all of it. So they have to do that. We talked about again why there probably won't be a third park for a very, very long time. And then also there were a lot of like quote unquote articles, blog posts on like how Disney said there may be themed transportation. So like Skyway, People Mover, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that might be a thing. They are going to build that other parking structure.
For sure.
But yeah. So yeah, the future is bright, but like they also just repainted the Paradise Pier Hotel. They didn't actually do anything to it. So
We haven't gone inside.
they didn't do anything, dude.
Hmm.
They didn't do anything.
I
Have you ever seen it? Have you ever been in there?
I have. I went to the buffet, whatever it was called before.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we should check it out. I mean, we're gonna be there Thursday wandering.
Yeah.
Oh, are you keeping the res?
I don't know. I mean,
I feel like I want to get like a corn dog or something.
like we should just like walk in real quick and then meet them up after or something.
Yeah, and get like Gibson Girl. I want that freaking rocky road, you know?
Oh, I'm gonna keep it.
Worst case, we walk in, we walk out. All right.
Yeah. 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 We're gonna be there.
Yeah. The only thing is like if we're going to downtown Disney, security, all that. Anyways,
Okay.
yeah, we could walk around there.
Yeah.
Love the resort. So kind of speaking of people moving and parking structures, I want to ask a cast member this.
What's that?
Right. The parks are very busy, right?
Very.
Would you say busier than you've ever seen?
No. I think last year was actually busier.
These past couple years, busier than ever, right? Except the
Yes.
week of Christmas. Like,
That's still the top. But yes, has been recently during Halloween. It's been the busiest it's ever been.
so we get it. Splash Mountain's closed,
Yeah.
right? Nothing else is closed, right? Like a people eater? No.
No.
Okay.
No.
And Splash Mountain does not eat people at night anyway. I mean, remember the tweets of the parking structure is full?
Yes.
And then remember I think after Pixar opened, even, just like everything is full. You're not getting in.
Yes. I remember that too.
That doesn't happen anymore,
Right.
but there are more people.
I never thought of that.
What's going on? There are so many freaking people, but there is an abundance of parking.
Somebody's looking the other way.
What does that mean?
Like somebody there's something that's wrong and somebody's just like kind of ignoring it when it comes to the crowd. Or the reason why they texted or tweeted those things out before was because they didn't have control of the amount of people coming in.
Like they thought the parks might be too full, so they turned people away? Like
Yeah.
mini conspiracy theory here?
Well, no, no, no.
No,
Like,
because they would just open up the parking later.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, but you're right.
Yeah. Maybe did this happen after Pixar? Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe not. I might be completely off. Right in, but I remember Toy Story and Mickey and Friends being full all the time.
Yeah.
They'd say there is no parking at the Disneyland Resort. I don't know if that happened after Pixar Pier or Pixar Pals,
Mhm, mhm.
but there's just too many people. And
It's honestly like to the point where before we'd be like, okay, let's go eat and get on a ride and then leave. Now it's gotten almost to the point where when Brandy and I go, we eat and we leave.
they come, they leave.
Yeah, that's it.
Always. Yeah. It's wild. It's wild.
Yeah.
And I'll talk about it and We Have It So Good a little later. But yeah, I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
So, how is the quality of the parks overall? Like,
In
Toontown keeps closing.
Yeah, I do think we are in a better place than we were like right after COVID, quality wise. I don't think we're at the same level of 2019 yet, 2018 even.
Dude,
But
2019 was like immaculate.
yeah, exactly, exactly. So we're not at that level. And I don't think we'll probably get to that level for a while, but we are better than we were a few years ago, a couple years ago.
Dude, they just need to clean everything.
Yeah. They
Like,
don't like cleaning, dude. I don't know what it is about Disney. They have literally people in corporate have told me we don't clean things. Like because I told them, hey, for my tents that I sold them, the ones at the end of downtown Disney, the pop-ups, I said, hey, in order for the warranty to be honored, you guys have to clean it like once every 6 months or so. And they said, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Like literally they told me no. And I was like, okay, voided warranty. But it's like they don't clean. I don't know what it is.
huh. Yeah, and like, dude, there's gum on the pavers and the parking structure.
That's weird.
Like, that's wild to me.
Yeah. Gum did not exist in the Disneyland Resort before.
Yeah. And then still sometimes there's like 3 people at security, and I don't
Mhm.
understand that. There's just certain things like, why don't you just do this? And that's gonna be an episode, um, whether it's the touchless scanners or whatever. But yeah, it feels like paint's chipping and things aren't put together right. Like, I don't know, there's something feels off. Maybe it is just there's just too many people and it feels gross.
Yeah.
I don't know. The food has been good, but I feel like not just San Francisco. There's like a temperature problem lately.
Really?
I don't know.
I
I'm not.
I
I
haven't
haven't been
gotten
getting.
that.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't really gotten a temperature problem.
Hmm.
I honestly think that food might be better than it's ever been.
I think the food items
Mhm.
are the best besides missing items, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, San Francisco, dude. If you're like, I'm going to eat there, you got the pick of the litter.
Yeah.
Like, you can. It's old, but you can get the bulgogi beef burrito. People still love the quesadilla. The chicken sandwich. Now there's balloons.
Dude,
Uh,
what the heck? I don't know what's going on.
wait, is it? I is it like
Well,
I'm like, is it the Mac? But like my Mac, because those are the iOS balloons.
yeah.
I'm okay. I have the little camera thing. Okay,
Dude, it's nothing. Like I looked up balloons on Zencast.
oh yeah, it is me, dude. The
Oh, it's
Elgato
iOS?
camera hub has reactions turned on, but it's using I have Sonoma right now,
Okay.
so people are seeing them. Even better. I could put like I'm gonna hit portrait, see what happens.
Oh, I got
Ooh,
portrait.
does that look
Logitech's got
nice?
portrait. Dude, for me it's a blur. I
Okay,
see just like portions of you.
studio light. Okay, I'm gonna shut all that off. But anyways, that's what it was. Because when I saw the balloons, I'm like, those are the happy birthday balloons.
Yeah.
Okay. What were we talking about? The shrimp
Food.
sandwich, the beef curry, the Japanese cheesecake, the drinks, the soju, all that. That's just one place. Really
Yeah.
great. So we get regular seasonal items. Yeah, I heard the bulgogi sandwich though is trash. That replaced the birria and
Yeah.
the salsa roja.
I
So
heard.
there is that. But yeah, we're getting new stuff. Like we got that pretzel thing. We got the Lion King food. We haven't even had a festival in a while. So
Yeah. And honestly, a lot of the sit downs have these low key seasonal items that they barely even announce that
yeah,
I've been enjoying too.
yeah, like that chili rano burrito, no fanfare besides people, and it was
Yeah.
great. So yeah, food's been good, but I've had a temperature issue. That might just be them trying to keep up with mobile orders.
Yeah.
But here's something I've noticed. I'm not on TikTok, etc. Right? So the Lucky Fortune Cookery, that line has to be because of the ramen, right?
Oh, 100%.
Because I don't think people are getting the sandwich as very good as it is. And, Cocina Cucamonga always has a line for the quesadilla, but I think it's people have seen the ramen and they go, I need to have that.
Yeah.
Because I know it's like a foodie spot item, but it's not a common item,
How's
right?
the Aunt Cass line lately?
It looks like it's always looked.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah,
That's good to hear.
I think. And the mobile order takes like 5 minutes there. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Mobile order has actually been quick at all these places because I think they just make all the food regardless,
Right. All
which
right.
is where the temperature issue is coming.
Well, dude, now that you mentioned the temperature issue for Aunt Cass's cafe, when I went, I literally saw them pull the bread bowl, put the soup in, and it was like boiling hot.
And then,
I don't know why.
but then it just sits there.
No, mine they
Well,
literally handed it to
okay,
me.
but that's soup. How
Right,
long
right,
did
right.
it take them to prep that? You know?
True, 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 true. Yeah, I think that's actually standard practice for all the soup at Disneyland.
Yeah. If only the bread was warm.
Yeah.
But yeah, food's been good. I just feel like with the seasonal stuff, they're really leaning a little too hard into desserts.
Mm.
And I'm like, okay, how many different macarons could you have?
Yeah.
But yeah, some more. I don't. I think it's a foodie guide problem because we have all these items that weren't in the foodie guide. So maybe it just seems like there aren't that many.
We
I
got
don't
to
know.
hit up Nicole again.
Don't hit up her private Instagram.
I tried and it didn't work. So
All right. Merch, I feel like has been really falling short
yeah,
in a million ways.
I'm good.
Uh,
Like
yeah.
there have been a couple things. When I went to Company D, there were a couple things where I'm like, that's an auto purchase, but mainly because it's a discounted rate. If it was at the full price, I don't think I'd be purchasing it.
Yeah. Um, I just haven't been into the merch. Magic bands, I always check. Nada.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm so close to buying that Tiki Room one.
just to have it, dude. Honestly,
I'd wear that one.
I wore the Magic Band the other day. Not this piece of trash, but the monorail one. I wore it the other day, and I enjoy it. I enjoy wearing the Magic Band.
I don't wear it because Kimmy doesn't have one.
Hmm.
So then I'm scanning her ticket. Although she's got a new phone now. So
There you go.
it wasn't
you go.
her old phone did not like the Disneyland app.
Hmm.
New phone? I don't know. We'll see. But I'm always the one pulling it up, so that's probably why. I'll wear it Thursday if I remember. It's in my glove box. Is it worth it's not worth turning it on, huh?
Nah, no, charging it, nah, not worth.
Yeah.
Useless.
I don't even know how to turn it on and connect it properly. It's very unclear how that
Yeah.
works.
As long as your ticket's on there, that's all you need.
Yeah. And PhotoPass doesn't need the power, so
No.
yeah. All right. So yeah, that's kind of it with just our general feelings, I think. Is there anything else that you've like encountered, Rain, that you're like this, that, no, yes, bothered
Mm,
you, excited you?
just the crowd, like we were talking about,
Yeah.
just the kinds of people that are that I've been around. I'm tired of a lot of it, but it's like weird enough. I feel like Disneyland's becoming more and more.
You want to say mainstream, but you don't want to say mainstream.
No,
No?
no. I want to say no. Yeah, I guess mainstream. That's
Like
kind of where I'm going for.
I
Like,
know it's mainstream.
yeah,
Just
like there are people at Disneyland that you wouldn't expect to be at Disneyland.
this is my
Like,
like go ahead.
no, just like not a knock toward a specific kind of group of people, just like annoying people, if that makes any sense.
Dude, we we've ruled out Saturdays now cuz they were
Really?
good and now they're terrible.
Really? I haven't been.
Dude, nightmare. Sundays, I don't know. Sundays we don't really go. Friday again, just too busy. And while the weekdays are busy, the weekday crowds, the people are not as bad.
Mm,
Cuz I think the
okay.
weekends are the people taking their Disney trip. They're just randos.
Yeah.
Like they don't know what's up and they're just annoying.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We're going to try to go like Mondays now.
Mm,
Cuz Tuesdays and Thursdays are Oogie Boogie. So maybe just try to slip in on a Monday.
yeah.
Except
We're
that
gonna try
one
to.
Monday that we're recording. Don't forget.
We're trying to do Wednesdays.
Yeah, see, like some sort of weekday.
Yeah.
That's like slip in, you know? All right. So Kimmy writes in, which Disney resort do you want to visit the most? Because I know you'll both say Tokyo Disneyland. Please offer another answer. Well, it's Tokyo Disney Sea, so gotcha. No, and then Ozzy writes in, Kirk, are you ever going to visit Walt Disney World? And if so, which park would you like to visit? So, Rain, you want to go first? Should I go first?
Sure. No, I'll go first. I would love to go to Shanghai. I wish it was not in China.
Yeah.
If it wasn't in China, then I'd probably go.
Yeah,
And it probably would have been
China's
it's rough seas out there, dude.
yeah.
So, yeah, I wish I can go to Shanghai because it's the shiny, sparkly new thing that Disney has to play with, you know? So, yeah, that's my pick.
Yeah, that's the castle I most wanna see.
Mhm.
Um, but
I would love to go on the Pirates too. That's like, oof, I'd love to do that.
oh, right. Yeah. The answer I'm gonna give for both of these is the same, Epcot. I wanna do Epcot, and, yeah, I'll go to Animal Kingdom, Wilderness Lodge, all that kinda stuff, right? The reason I wanna go to Epcot is I mean, it's basically gone already, but there's just, like, this oldness to it, the '70s architecture opened in the '80s, like
Yeah,
that the decrepit stuff, and all the new stuff, like, Epcot is just such a weird place,
dude, for
and
sure.
I want it, and I wish I went 15 years ago, like, to see all the real weirdness, um, but, yeah, that's where I wanna go the most, for sure, even as it disappears, and I really wanna do Walt Disney World because it's so large that, like, once again, and we have it so good, I'll get into it, like, I went to the 2nd floor of the Disneyland Hotel. The convention center area, right?
Mhm.
And even that had a ton of stuff I've never seen, and Walt Disney World is that times, like, 25.
Yeah,
So, it's just, like, there's so many corners and stuff to explore that Walt Disney World's probably the place because it's been around long enough where they've changed it so many times that there are all these remnants of the past, where, like, Paris and Tokyo don't have that same type of heritage. Hong Kong might, but, like, we don't know anything about it. It doesn't
right.
and they were just a Disneyland copy, right?
Yeah, 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 carbon copy. But yeah, dude, in Walt Disney World, you'll see random things that will resonate with you.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't wait for you to go.
So Jackson writes in, first time writing in through here. That's tram.com/ask. But for this week's episode, what are y'all's dream Disney trip? No budget. Could be a Disney cruise, Disney World, looking at you, Kirk, Disneyland Paris, or that crazy around the world Disney trip. I don't want to go to Egypt. So, Rain, go ahead.
It's I mean, I keep saying it and we're gonna sound like a broken record, I'm sure, throughout this whole episode. I'd love to go to Tokyo. I want to see all the things that are Disney related in Tokyo. Um, Not just the two parks, but also any weird little Winnie the Pooh cafe or any Tokyo's got some weird stuff, and I'm down for the weird stuff in Tokyo. So I'd love to do that. Like that's literally my like number one thing to do ever.
Dude,
That
have you
yeah.
sorry.
No, no,
Have
go.
you seen the YouTube, it's just shorts. Japan Eats, the guy with the deep voice?
No.
Okay. He basically just goes to, like, convenience store, 7-Eleven, that kinda thing,
Hmm.
and, here, I'm just gonna send you just one of them, and then you can, like, follow him or whatever. But, yeah, I wanna go for all, like, that weird stuff,
Yeah.
like that, like, every convenience store has a chicken sandwich and, like
Right.
but, yeah, I wanna go to Tokyo Disney, but that's not my dream Disney trip. So, my dream Disney trip, I don't think I'd do it just because I'd get, like, tired, but would be, like 10, 12 days in Walt Disney World. Like, I
Hmm.
brought this up before, where I just wanna spend time there. I wanna walk around everywhere, like, take it slow, go on every single attraction. I wanna eat everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, you haven't even eaten everywhere, right?
Yeah, I've eaten at Le Cellier like 2 or 3 times now.
Yeah, so, like, I wanna eat there, the Eagle thing. I wanna eat at the hotel restaurants,
Yeah.
like, I wanna stay at all the different hotels and
That's
dude,
the
like
one that takes the longest, is staying at the different hotels. I've
yeah,
only stayed in, like, 2 or 3.
yeah, like, dude, like, walk around where River Country was supposed to be, shout out to River. Like, all the look at the islands, I wanna take the ferry, the monorail, the Skyway, right? Like,
Yeah.
uh, that train gone in Wilderness Lodge?
Which
Not
train?
Wilderness Lodge, the other one.
You're talking about the campgrounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, never been.
Yeah. Like, even, like, stay there, like, I just wanna do everything there.
Yeah.
And I know you don't have to do it all at once, but, like, it's a place you, like, live, you know?
Right.
So, yeah, that I think as simple as it is, I think that's what it is. Because I think The problem with like Disneyland Paris, I would just go to Disneyland Paris, and I think, fingers crossed, I got the money and time, right? I think if I did that, that would be a short overall trip and just
Mm,
be a Disney trip. And then if I'm gonna do France or Europe, just do that separately.
yeah.
I don't want to do both at once. Like I'm not a big trip guy. I'm more of like a chill person. So it's like, hey, if I'm gonna go see a bunch of sites, like I don't want to go to the Louvre and Disneyland. You know,
No, I get it. I get it.
separate state of mind. I want to do both separately. It's almost like I'd 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 more likely do Disneyland during an England trip.
Hmm.
Take the train or tunnel or whatever, right? And then stay at the Disneyland hotel in Paris or at Disneyland Paris and then
It's a
go back.
Disney trip.
Yeah, but like the UK is like easy. Not UK, I know. London is basically what I'm saying. You go there, it's English, it's literally and like the language, all that. So like I would do that and then maybe the end of that go to Disneyland because you're in that like English state of mind of like American things in Disneyland. I know it's French, but it's not, right? Like
Yeah.
do that, sleep there and then fly home from France maybe. And then do a France trip as a separate thing. But yeah, Disney World, like seeing everything, not having a rush, that would be really cool. Uh, living that Stephen F life. You know what I mean,
Wake up by the pool, you know?
dude? How great would it be to wake up, just go chill at the pool bar, whatever, and then just like walk into Epcot? You know, I know you
Yeah.
can't walk there, but you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
just take it slow. I don't want the Walt Disney World trip. Like I don't want that. Spread it out. Like, I want a day of Magic Kingdom so I don't have to rush around.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, just spend a day at Magic Kingdom, whatever. All right. Disney cruise though? Kimmy and I are both like we don't want to do a cruise, but if we did, we would want to do the fantasy
Yeah, 100%. That cruise was amazing.
because it's not half the price, but it's a lot cheaper than the other ones now. They
Yeah.
have the shorter ones. Like I don't need a week, right? And I would do like an upgraded room in one of those because those cruise rooms are ridiculous.
Yeah, tiny.
Yeah. All right. JD writes in, uh, we all love the GOAT. And maybe you've explained this before and I missed it. But why is the weekly topic called the Big Thunder Topic of the Week? Secondary question, as hockey season is upon us, who is your favorite hockey player? Does Rain have a favorite? I know he is new to hockey fandom.
Wayne Gretzky. Or
Uh,
who's that guy who goes and gives season tickets to all the season ticket holders?
what?
You didn't see this? There's like the Pirates? I don't know if that's a team. Um one of the teams in the NHL, they have a tradition of giving all their season ticket holders, delivering them like the players deliver them themselves.
That sounds like a Florida Panthers thing because they were so bad for a while, but I have
Oh, okay.
absolutely no idea. Okay,
Got it.
Rain. Uh, let's see. Wayne Gretzky played for 4 teams,
Mhm.
4 NHL teams. Can you name one of them?
The Oilers.
Okay. Wow, yeah, that was I think his longest run.
I
Okay,
I have it's because I have a very specific image in my head where he's wearing that jersey.
can you name another one?
Uh, the Red Wings.
No.
Dang.
The Kings.
The Kings. Well, really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know
So
that.
all I knew was the Oilers, the Kings, and the Rangers. Rain, where are the
Mm,
Rangers from?
no idea.
New York.
Got it. I mean, I never
Worst fans. The
Got it.
one I did not know is the St. Louis Blues, but it looks like he showed up at what might have been the trade deadline that year. So he showed up in February 27th, 96. And
Mm,
it just yeah, and then in July he signed with the Rangers.
yeah.
So I did not know about the Blues, but if you ask someone who did Wayne Gretzky play for, Rain Gretzky. Huh. Uh,
Hey,
it would be the Oilers, Kings, and Rangers. And did you know he coached for the Phoenix Coyotes?
that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Rain, what year were the Anaheim Ducks, known as the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, founded?
Founded. I'm
Like
gonna
what
say
the first season?
the the Ducks. Okay, I'm gonna say 1986.
1993. It's their 30th anniversary this year.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
us, dude. Come
Huh.
on.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Okay. All right. Well, let's answer the hockey thing first, and then we'll come back. My favorite player. Okay, so this gets really complicated for me. Favorite player growing up was Paul Correa. He was the captain of the Ducks, their little
I know
wunderkind.
that name.
Yeah,
Why do I know that name?
RJ probably. RJ says it. He shows up.
Oh,
So for a while, we all hated Paul Correa because he left the Ducks. The Ducks almost won. They lost the Stanley Cup, and then they the next year, Paul Correa left. He wanted 10 million or 9 million, and he left for 1.2 million. And we were all pissed and whatever. Years later, when I don't know if there were NDAs or whatever, years later, we found out that he was like very terribly injured during one of the last games. And like he basically blacked out during the game and didn't even remember that game. And he did like so spectacularly. So there was some bad blood that we didn't know about. So now, like, the Ducks have made amends and everyone understands what happened and we're all cool with them again. So, yeah, that was my favorite. And then it was Timu Solani for a while, number 8. Um, and let's see. I just had like some random favorite Ducks growing up, but like it was always Timu Solani. Like I even bought not the one he wore, but like his helmet, the gloves he wore. Like I was all into like if this man is doing it, he knows what he's doing. Right. So yeah, I just random ones were like McDonald and Chris Kunitz. For a good hot minute, literally a hot minute, it was Ryan Kessler. And I bought his shirt with a number on it. And then he got like career-ending injury a few months in. Not as bad as Aaron Rodgers, but you know. So those are my faves. So the Big Thunder topic was Rain's idea. Uh, he wrote the first episode, which I can go find, and he called it. I think he called it the Big Thunder Mountain topic. And then we just shortened it a little bit.
sounds better.
Rain, do
Big
you
Thunder
remember
Mountain.
why he did that? No idea, right?
No idea. I was watching. All I remember about that night is I was in my old place in my room. I was sitting down with one of these little black tables I have with my laptop, and I was watching mid '90s with Brandy.
What is that?
That Jonah Hill skateboarding movie.
There's a Jonah Hill skateboarding movie?
It's about his like him growing up, but it's with Atreus from God of War.
Huh.
Good movie.
Should I pull up the first episode?
Sure.
So let's see. Blah blah blah. How we did housekeeping? Not really. Oh, okay. Here we go. Rain wrote, "We are a new bi-weekly. We are a new bi-weekly podcast that will have a Big Thunder Mountain sized topic every other week, and sprinkle in some Disney news throughout the episode." So
Cool.
I think he just called it a Big Thunder topic
Yeah.
from there. But it was that the topic was Big Thunder Mountain sized. Good job, Rain.
Thank you.
Iconic. All right. Joel writes in, "Hey guys, not sure if you've talked about this before, but I was curious if you had a take on Disneyland keeping all the sauces for turkey legs by the Matterhorn on the side. My sister and I were very sad when we went to grab a barbecue turkey leg and saw that it had been replaced with dipping sauces. Even though there were a few selections, it didn't feel worth it."
I don't like turkey legs.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
I love the concept of dipping sauces, but anything that isn't a chicken tender or nugget is just too much of a pain.
Yeah.
Rain, do you like wings?
I prefer boneless, aka
But do
chicken
you
nuggets.
like wings?
I
Like a
wouldn't
good
like
wing.
I do. I do. Like, I had
So
some
the
Korean wings this last week that were really good, but I won't order them from Wingstop.
nah. So like a good wing, you want to dunk it in ranch, but like it needs to fit in the ranch container, which is never big enough. And then there isn't enough to really coat the wing, and then you're just like, I'm just gonna eat the wing. That's the problem with dipping sauces. With tenders, it always works. So a turkey leg, dude, you don't even want to get that on your face. Could you imagine tearing into a turkey leg with your fingers? You ever torn into a chicken? Like, if I
Yeah.
eat fried chicken, I got to shower afterwards. It's under your fingernails.
Yeah.
And I cut my fingernails more than once a week because of these damn hair pills. So,
Mm.
uh, yeah. Um, sorry, Joel. I know that sounds.
That's not the answer you're looking
You know
for.
what though? You know what? You know what? They shouldn't be dipping sauces. They should be flavored turkey legs. I get why they do it, cost saving, but you want the thing to taste like it. You don't want to dip it, right?
Yeah.
It's like when McDonald's is like spicy nuggets. It's like we put a little bit of pepper on the nuggets, but the sauce is what's spicy. It's like, no, spicy nugs or not. You know?
Yeah.
Like Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich is not their spicy batter.
Right. Right. Right.
It's a spicy
It's a
sauce. But the
it's a
spicy
spicy
Chick-fil-A sandwich,
spicy
perfect.
batter. Yeah.
Much crunchier. Sorry that happened to you, Joel. And sorry to your sister. Tiffy Luna writes in, hug, marry, and kill an attraction, keeping it family friendly. She stopped there and I said, you need to give us the choices. So Rain, hug, marry, kill, space, Big Thunder, Winnie the Pooh.
Ooh. Ooh. That's
Right.
that's I think that's pretty easy for me. I'm gonna marry Winnie the Pooh, kill Big Thunder, and hug Space.
Okay. I am going to marry space because I want space for the rest of my life. I'm gonna hug Big Thunder because it's that like that fun thrill, you know, and that momentary thrill. I'm gonna kill Winnie the Pooh because
R.I.P.
the ride could be better.
It can.
Ours,
It could. Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
If this was Pooh's Honey Hunt, I'd really be thinking about it. Rain, hug, marry, kill. Racers soaring over California in Incredicoaster.
Oh, over California. Oof. Okay. Let's
Who you hugging?
I'm hugging Soren. I'm marrying Racers and I'm killing Incredicoaster.
Any reason why?
I love Racers. I think it's like a near perfect attraction. Not a Cars fan, but the attraction and the land make me a Cars fan, not the movies.
Nice.
So
Uh, I'm gonna hug Racers because it's a good thrill, but I don't. The slow parts,
it's fair.
I'm not too big on them, especially because nothing's ever working.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
kill
marry.
Soren.
No, I'm gonna marry Soarin' over California.
Yeah, I
Rest of
know
my
you.
life, I love California. I love the nature. I love the way it smells. I could wake up to the smell of Soarin' over California every day of my life for the rest of my life. So I'm marrying Soarin'. I'm killing Incredicoaster because it sucks. It's not. It's not screaming.
Yeah,
It's simply not.
I miss it. I miss screaming.
I do too. Rain, hug, marry, kill. She went Disneyland, DCA, and drinks. So hug, marry, kill, open ocean, blue milk, and black calf.
Ooh, okay.
Right? That's a
Yeah.
good one. Best one.
I almost feel like we're obliged to marry the open ocean. Yeah, I'll marry the open ocean. I'll hug the black calf and kill the blue milk.
I'm gonna hug the open ocean right off the bat because sometimes you just need a good hug, but not all the time, right? Hmm. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna marry the blue milk, not because it's better than the black calf. Like it is and it isn't, right? It's that the black calf has that ice in it.
Mhm.
It's icing me out, so I'm gonna kill it. I'm sorry. I make better coffee. Thank you, Tiffy Luna, for keeping it family friendly. Okay, Adrian writes in. So this is a whole bundle of questions. from 3 people. So Adrian writes in, Kirk and Rain, what Disney movie or universe do you wish was represented at the park, but has never been represented at the park? Bonus, how would you represent that movie or universe at the
Dude,
park?
I feel like yours is almost obvious with what T-shirt you're wearing.
Yeah, I know what I was doing.
Yeah.
But wait, hold on. Alyssa R writes in, if there was a land made for your favorite Disney movie, what would it be? And Reyes, if you had a chance to create one brand new. No, we'll come back to that one. We'll come back to that. I think. Yes. Okay. So, Rain, movie or universe represented. We're going Treasure Planet?
Hey, that's for you, not
That's
for
for
me.
me. Okay. What are you doing?
Yeah. I am doing a thing that is so obvious that has, and I don't understand how it hasn't happened yet. I would love to see Rock and Roller Coaster be changed to the Goofy movie ride.
So,
It's
you want
it's
the Goofy movie represented at the parks?
I want the Goofy movie represented at the parks. And right there in Hollywood Studios, it's the perfect area to be the Goofy movie area. You will like you're almost traveling throughout Hollywood or whatever. But you're getting yourself from one place to another place through LA to go to a concert. Exactly the premise of the Goofy movie. So 100% the Goofy movie. I don't know how it could translate here to Disneyland, but in Disney World, it's pretty obvious.
Hmm, that's nice. What I'm going to do is Treasure Planet. And I want in. I was thinking of the footprint. What was it like? In the style of, let's say, Space Mountain or Incredicoaster, I want a standing roller coaster
They've
on that.
done this. They have Riddler's Revenge in Six Flags.
Yeah, but I want to stand sideways, like the Solar Sailor thing that he's got.
Mm.
So I want a standing roller coaster where you have a handle and a sail, maybe even like behind you, so you just kind of feel like you have it, right? And then you're cutting through space, you're whatever the environment is, right?
Yeah.
But I want that sailor, that windsurfer thing that he's got. I want a windsurfer
That is
coaster.
cool.
Yeah. Rain, if there was a land made for your favorite Disney movie, what would it be? But it doesn't have to be for your favorite Disney movie. You know what I mean? Or you know what she means, right?
Yeah. I feel like I would really like them to expand 100 Acre Wood. I feel like we
Dude,
get
yeah.
little it's like bits and pieces of it in multiple Disney parks. I don't know anywhere other than Florida and here. The specific if there is 100 Acre Wood out there, I'm not 100% sure. There might be in Tokyo. But yeah, I would love to see them essentially transform Critter Country to the 100 Acre Wood. But now with Tiana's, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah. I would love that. Totally agree. Yeah, they just have Pooh's Corner in Tokyo Disneyland.
Okay.
So or Pooh Corner once again with no, it's their store, which of course looks nicer than ours.
Of course, dude. It's Japan. They do everything better.
Oh, dude. Man. Hold on. I'm just gonna send this to you. Just like the picture of the shop is just perfect. There isn't much more to that page. It has more warmth.
Oh wow, yeah, it does.
Yeah. For me, okay, Rain. I want underneath Tomorrowland. Here's my fresh new idea for Tomorrowland. The top is the retro, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I want an elevator. You go underground, and that's where you enter the grid.
Oh,
So this whole
right.
Tron's Tomorrowland, what about the sun underground? Underneath Tomorrowland, the
That's
grid.
cool.
And you can have your light cycle races. Dude, imagine you can board that underground and then you can go above ground into a building that you can't see. Like, who cares?
Dude,
Right?
how cool would it be to enter through an arcade? Oh, the Starcade, bring it back, and that's just the entrance to the grid.
That would be wow. Yeah, you can merge them. Flynn's Starcade. Why not?
Yeah.
And then yeah, you head underground, you get rezzed into the grid, and you have your Tron land. So that's what it would be. An underground grid, so it's always dark and lit up and all that kind of stuff. Sounds like a logistical nightmare, but I'm in. So Reyes says, if you had a chance to create one brand new Disneyland DC attraction that doesn't already exist, what would it be and why? It can be a show if you choose to go that route.
Hmm.
What would that be, Ryan?
Completely brand new. That's the hard part. I'm not that creative.
What about like
Do
an
you have
IP? I can help you.
an
I know we did
IP?
the what's not represented, but like another one, right?
Yeah, yeah. Does this have? Is this only Disney
No
IP?
Lord of the Rings.
Dang. That's all I want, dude. That's literally. Hold on.
Rivendell. Yeah, I brought it up the other day.
Let me look at my shelf of many things back here. Oh yeah, dude. Oh my god, that would be so cool. Uh, anything Kingdom Hearts.
I was gonna
Bring
say
me.
gummy ship
Yeah,
ride.
yeah, dude. Gummy ship right. Oh my god, this little alfalfa thing I got going on. Yeah, sure. Gummy ship ride. That's cool. Uh, I mean, we talked about. Oh, it's an attraction. A show. I don't know if Kingdom Hearts can fit a show.
I do want the Hercules show. Does that count?
That does. That does count.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it never really existed. I think that would be perfect. I'm not big on musicals. Oh, apparently Rogers is coming back.
What?
Shocker. It is rumors that it's coming back. I'm like, yeah, of course it is. So, but
Why did they even stop it? Like, if that's the
for
case.
the holidays, they know this was my theory. They got rid of it. People are not going to stop coming for the holidays. And then when there's a lull, Rogers is back. Everyone show up again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hercules, Kingdom Hearts. Dude. World of Color, goodbye. Destiny Island's in the middle of the lagoon.
Oh, let's go, dude. Let's go. All right, honestly, you just make Tom Sawyer's Island Destiny Islands.
Dude, yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
Perfect. And yeah, if brand new attraction, what like ride system does another park have that we don't?
The
Is there
Harry Potter
anything?
ride.
Which one?
The arm.
I think stupid. I'm
I love
just
it.
straight up. Forbidden Journey, stupid. You
I
just
love it.
let's see. There's nothing at Universal that like
What
why
about
don't we?
Hagrid's? A fast coaster that actually has like decent animatronics and stuff.
What would the I don't know. I feel like we've kind of answered this. That's why they were like a little bundle. But yeah. Oh. Atlantis.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I want an underwater roller coaster.
Now we're blue skying over here.
Yeah. Get rid of the subs. Underwater roller coaster. Put a magic bubble around us. I don't care. Yeah, that would be cool.
Like where your head's going.
Maybe they'd make it like the fake underwater like Tokyo. But that's what I would do.
Yeah. That Big Thunder goes underwater, right?
That's Paris.
Oh, that's Paris. Got it.
No. Yeah, that's kind of.
Yeah,
but
it goes
like
under a lake.
Tokyo has it looks like you're underwater, but you're not. That's what it is. Okay. So, Christian with a K writes in. And wait, did Ozzy write the same thing? I saw it, and then he was the only person that used the box, and I couldn't copy paste it. Because, like I said. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, I put that already. The Kirk, you ever going to Walt Disney World? I don't know why.
Yeah.
I thought it was this one. Okay. Christian with a K writes in, what is the one food item you would bring back permanently? So a gone food item. Rain, do you know? I know mine.
I know. You go first.
What do you think it is?
Salsa Roja.
No.
What?
If I had to pick one.
Yeah.
I'm going to go one food, one sweet.
Okay.
The one. The bubbles, the balloons. I shut that off.
Oh, that's hilarious.
My one food item is going to be the shredded beef poutine at Red Rose Tavern. It was back for but a moment, but that would be the number one thing. Because I would eat that all the time. The salsa roja, one, it's Jolly Holiday, so pain in the butt. But like, I wouldn't want that in the summer, but I could eat poutine in the summer.
Yeah.
because the poutine's not. It's heavy, but it's not. It's just seasoned fries, shredded beef, parsley cheese curds or something, and if you want pickled red onions. So that's gonna be the food item. Rain, do you have a food item?
I do,
What-
and it's kind of like a sweet also,
I'm gonna do
and
sweet, so
and
you
it
could do
and
both. But
it's kind of a cop out because technically it's never left. But during our beautiful, not so beautiful pandemic that we had the Disney foodie event. What was it called?
touch of Disney,
Touch of Disney. Duh.
uh,
And they had a Monte Cristo that was available at a quick service restaurant,
and it was like bite sized.
and it was bite sized. Bring that back. Right now, there is a barrier to get to my Monte Cristo. I have to have a res. I have to either go to Blue Bayou or Cafe
And
Orleans.
you can't eat that every time.
Exactly, exactly. So if there was like smoke jumpers, if smoke jumpers had a Monte Cristo, I would all the time get it. Like even if it's just a bite and I share it with somebody, with Brandy and I, that would be
Just a
great. But
taste, just a touch.
yeah, yeah. But I do miss that. That the one time we were able to get it.
My sweet is going to be the donuts on Main Street.
Mm,
Dude,
hmm.
you know how I didn't know this. There are people, they have a cookie journal on Crumble, and they're like, I'm gonna try every Crumble cookie. I was like
What?
that with the donuts on Main Street, and people were like, there are donuts on Main Street. Be like, yes. Dude, I would go to the parks and run to the cart because they'd run out. Like 5 p.m. I'm at that cart. Like,
Yeah.
give me what you got. Because they were amazing. They were fresh tasting like Randy's donuts, but Randy's donuts make you feel like garbage afterwards because they're just too much. The Disney ones
Right.
are they just pulled it back just enough where maybe they're not as rich, but you can't. I'm not giving them this much credit. Okay. But let's say Randy's Donuts is a Wagyu. You can't eat Wagyu every day. You're not eating the whole Wagyu steak. You're going to want to die.
Right.
So the Main Street donuts were like the best ribeye. It's like super marbled, super fatty, but like you can eat that full pound of ribeye, you know?
Your everyday kind of thing.
Yeah, I could eat a ribeye every day. Let's be honest. With some potatoes. And what?
I was
You
gonna
got
say I'm gonna give the Monte Cristo actually to my sweet because
Oh,
I
you have
have
a
a
food now.
favorite. Yeah,
Oh.
and
Is it
we have discussed this to death. Bring back my McDonald's fries.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
yeah. Bring them back, dude. It's they weren't taking up much space. Get rid of kill one churro cart and give us the wagon back.
Wait, what are we killing?
Get a churro cart. I don't need
Oh,
more churros.
choker. You froze on my end. I wonder if the
Oh,
people heard you. Now, Rain, the monkey paw has curled. You can have a fry cart, but it can't be McDonald's. Would it be old
mm,
pomme frite, steak size pomme frite current, which I think is better? Yes? No?
I don't think I've had it.
Oh. Lamplight fries. Is that
Honestly,
it?
Tangaroa Terrace has some really good sweet potato fries.
Dude, I think I might do that Thursday.
I'll join you.
Like I was like, I could eat in the park, but I'm like, I want to try those tenders and fries.
Yeah.
So maybe. All right. Do you have a drink? I want the Oogie Boogie drink with the worms and it was the melon drink, right?
That's the one that I had two of, right?
I think it was the same one. Was it like a
Yeah.
Midori?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The green drink.
Which
Yeah.
I think they
That was
have
good.
that. Let me just double check. Hollywood Lounge. Let's see.
I want the feeling of a 2015 Red Trolley Ale walking around DCA again.
It tasted different.
It did. It did. I don't know what it is, but it was different.
Okay, the one they have now is uh melon, peach, and mint with orange and pineapple juice. Is that the one?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think there was mint.
Okay. So that was a 2021 Halloween Disneyland foodie guide. Foodie guide to spooky eats 2021. Okay. I'm going to look it up because we're going to find it. I'm going to find the frog kid. All right. You don't know what that means.
No
You
idea.
should. Watch Always Sunny, dude. Okay. Hollywood Lounge. Fanta. Oh, it was worms, dice, and everything. Oh, dude, yeah. Midori,
Oh,
peach schnapps, creme de menthe, orange juice, and
oh,
pineapple juice.
creme de menthe.
Topped with gum. Yeah.
Got
Which,
it. Got it. Got it.
yeah, that has to be the same thing.
Yeah.
All right. So we got to head to Hollywood Lounge. Is what that sounds like to me. Okay. Easy peasy.
Lemon
Oh,
squeezy.
Rain. Honorable mention. The chicken nuggets
Oh, never forget.
with the buffalo
Never
sauce.
forget. Yeah. Never forget Golden Horseshoe chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Okay. Raven. All right, so with a random question. I find middle names fascinating. What are your middle names? Mine is Kiana. Hawaiian translation is Diana. I feel
I
like,
like Kiana.
yeah.
That's cool.
All right, Rain. Middle name.
Mark.
Nice. You don't like that. It doesn't suit you at all.
No, not at all.
0. So my middle name in Armenian is Sarkis, or as like half the people I know call me Sark, which Commander Sark from Tron. But it was my late grandfather's name, my dad's dad.
Oh, I
He's
didn't know that.
also, yeah.
So is that like any kind of junior there?
No,
Because it's like
he died when like the year after my parents got married. And I
okay.
think there was like, people name after their parents.
Yeah.
Like my
But so
brother,
your dad's name, like his middle name isn't Sark.
no.
Okay.
But like Kev's middle name is my mom's dad's priestly name.
Got it.
And then like my sister's name, it's all our Armenian names, which are the middle names. My sister's name is my dad's mom's name because we were not naming her after my mom's mom. Great person. She hated her own name. So like, like people would call her, she goes, no. There's like a title for a priest's wife. And she was like, that's my name.
Got it.
It's
Got it.
I think it's Yeretskin.
Yeah,
So
that's
anyway, yeah, Gin means woman, or
Mm.
wife. I don't know. It's both.
Oh wait, so that was
that
what
was
she
not her
wanted to
name.
be.
That's the title.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it. Got it. Got it.
her name was Baidzar, and
Okay.
but it's spelled like Bazar in English, which it doesn't translate. I think it literally means like morning sun, like bright morning sun. She's
Oh
like,
wow.
no. She was like, no, I'm good. I know. Let me ask for that. No maiden names though. You're not stealing my credit cards. Okay. Thanks, Raven. But yeah, it's fun when I introduce myself because if you are Armenian or know my Armenian family or friends, I don't say Kirk. I say Sark to keep things consistent. But then I also, I'm gonna be straight up with everyone. My cousins know a lot of white people, and when there's white people at their parties, my brain is like Kirk. But I'm like, wait, we're at the Armenian house. It's Sark. And they're like, eh? So yeah, there's a whole thing there.
I feel like I have the same issue with Christian versus Rain.
Yeah.
It's almost like I go to parties and stuff, and I'm with people, and they're like, "Oh, this is Rain," and then I'll be like, nice to meet you." But then when they're like, "Oh, what's your name?" Christian.
When you do something stupid, what do you call yourself in your head?
Nothing actually.
Like I'll be like, damn it, Sark, in my head.
Really?
What do you say? Yeah. What is your inner?
I've never referred to myself.
Do you have an inner
Like
monologue?
I do, but it's like,
Okay. People don't.
what? Really?
Yeah. Right.
I
There are
talk to
people.
myself all the time.
Yeah, there are people who have no running monologue, dialogue, whatever in there.
Huh?
I don't know.
What do you think about like?
Yeah. Right. Who are you? It's nothing. Just
All right.
TV static.
Darkness.
Write in if you don't know what TV static is. Get in there, dude. Eduardo. You know what TV static is. Okay. Rain,
Hold on,
shout out.
What?
Oh, go ahead.
What? And this is another question for Eduardo. What channel do you have to be on to hit the composite?
No, what composite? The RCA.
Oh, the RCA.
No,
Yeah,
no,
sure.
no.
The
What
RCA.
channel do you have to be to play video games?
There. That's the better question.
Yeah. If it's not a number, you're wrong. And then here's one last thing, Rain. Shout out to the sound of the CRT TV being on, even though nothing's playing and the screen is black. You just know that it's on. You feel it in your bones.
That. It's not even that.
It's like you feel the static electricity in the air.
Yeah, you do.
And then when you shut it off and you touch it, and it like, ooh, good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right. Brittany K writes in, if you had the park to yourself and no limitations, what would you do? And if you could add any attraction or experience from any other park to Disneyland, what would it be? Should have split this, but Rain, let's start with the second one. Now we're just bringing one. What are we bringing?
Tron.
Are we bringing Tron or Winnie the Pooh?
I'd rather bring Tron. I feel like we're almost in need of another thrill ride in Disneyland. We're almost kind of like lacking a little bit. So yeah, bring Tron over. Kill Autopia.
Yeah, the reason I would say Tron over Winnie the Pooh is I want the feeling of being in the grid.
Yeah.
I want that rush of Tron. Where Winnie the Pooh, it's very cute. We kind of get it.
And it's kind of like, if you want to experience the trackless ride system, we have Rise. We have Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
We have Luigi's.
We have Luigi's, sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I think Tron is more suited. Actually, too, though, I would love to bring Flight of Passage. Yeah, I'd love to bring that over.
I don't care.
It's because you haven't done it. That's what Brandy's dad said too. And then he got it and he's like, hey, that was awesome.
Nah. If I was gonna do maybe a Shanghai Pirates as well.
I did not get anything.
You were completely frozen. You were just smiling largely.
Got
the Shanghai Pirates.
Got it. Yeah. Good point. Good pull.
Okay. But what was the other thing? If we had all the money in the world? If you had the park
No
no limitation. Oh, it's like not what would you do to the park? What would you do? Club 33.
Yeah, Club 33. I honestly though, let's say the park was completely empty. I'd probably just sit. I don't think I would need to feel the rush to do anything,
I feel like I would grab an ice cream and walk around.
Yeah.
Like an ice cream, a Dole Whip, whatever it is, a snack, anything.
I've talked to a couple cast members and they were saying that when it's closed, when the park is closed, it feels very different. When it's that quiet.
I want a cold winter morning with a hot beverage. Just walk around.
Yeah.
Rain, imagine a venti caramel brulee latte with a sweater on. Disney Christmas, just walking around. No one's there though. Yeah,
that's a vibe.
I do peppermint mocha myself, but
that's good too. It's good stuff.
Good stuff. Yeah. All right. Thank you for that one. All right, Nicole A writes in. She says, I'm not sure if there's a limit, so here are some options or all. Let's go with all. So, favorite with a U, Disney memory, recent and childhood. Rain.
I don't think it's a favorite, but it's a childhood memory of mine. I remember being about 5 years old, and as a lot of you know, I can't do jump scares very well. So that's why I don't want to do Not Scary Farm. Whether I'm going to do it or not, I don't know yet, but I can't do Knots. I can't do Universal. I can do psychological horror easily, but regular horror, I cannot. But when I was 5 years old, one of my uncles was trying to drag me onto the Haunted Mansion. And I was terrified. I literally had a whole scene and I was crying. I was just, because I thought there was going to be jump scares on it, even though there really wasn't. But it's one of my favorites only because of how ridiculous that kind of sounds,
Yeah. A recent favorite memory?
Recent favorite memory? Maybe there was a day that we had where I went with Ricardo and Karina and Chris and Cindy, and we did racers, all of us together. So we had a full car of 6. It's fun stuff, man. I really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah. Sounds fun. My favorite, childhood Disney memory. I'm gonna go with 3. Sorry. One, just DCA 1.0. Feels
Yeah.
good, man. Just being around there, hearing the music, dude, Sunshine Plaza with the California Zephyr and the Burbank ice cream and Soarin' and the SS Rustworthy, even Bountiful Valley Farm, cool stuff for a kid. Being on the Ferris wheel, all that. I know it sounds the same, but like Fantasyland with the Small World clock, good vibes,
Mm.
especially when you're a kid. And I thought I had another one as a kid. Oh well, if I remember it, I'll bring it up. But the recent, I have two. First one is Christmas 2018 or 2019, sitting on Main Street eating a Hollywood holiday sandwich from Jolly Holiday with my Santa hat on, listening to the Main Street music, like staring out from behind that little Jolly Holiday hedge. And number
Nice.
two, sometime in August, right before Magic Keys went on sale, there was a Friday. It was like 4:30, and I did the most irresponsible thing I've ever done. I texted Kimmy and I said, "Do you want to go to Disneyland? I will buy us tickets." And she said yes. And at 4:30 p.m., I bought 2 full price Disneyland tickets, and we met at Disneyland and stayed until security kicked us out, and it was magical trip. No one was there because it was like 3 or 4 days before the Magic Keys. So no one's buying a ticket. And it was empty. We did everything we wanted, and it was just so much fun, and we ended the night eating dessert on the porch in Main Street. So,
Beautiful.
perfect.
Now that you
And
mentioned that,
yeah.
I have two more actually too.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, one was the week that the week that Disneyland reopened. Brandy and I went. We got tickets within the first week. Disneyland was still at 15% capacity. So, and there was no such thing as Genie Plus yet. So we were able to walk on pretty much to every single ride. And we ended the night eating at Naples. It was great. And then the last one was probably my most recent one, which was from a couple weeks ago, was just seeing my niece with the characters. When we did Goofy's Kitchen, when we did just any kind of character interaction was really cool because she legitimately thinks these things, these people are real. And she is like, it's great. It's great. So yeah, that was fun.
So we continue. Favorite with a U season to go to the park? Right?
It was before was probably like the Halloween ish, like October. It's getting cooler time. I think now it might be summer. I might be summer. I feel like summer is we get these days where there is absolutely nobody in the park. A lot of keys are blocked. A lot of people just aren't willing to put up with the heat. So because of that, we'll see these very low wait times, and we'll see. I feel like summer is now becoming my favorite time, even though I hate the heat.
Yeah.
So
Obviously, it's Christmas, but there is something I would really like about like February back in the
mhm,
day when it was like the dead season. Like Disneyland closed at like 9 or 8, and you're just like chilling.
yeah.
The weather's good. Or even like gloomy. You know what? Beginning of Food and Wine before you're tired of it.
Hmm.
Great season because it's
That is a good season.
still cool out there. But then, it just goes on too long, I think. Yeah. Favorite with a U, bathroom.
Grand Californian.
Okay, inside the park, right? Inside the park.
Ah,
Yeah.
inside the park? Inside of
Yeah.
Disneyland or DCA?
You can go both, whatever you want.
All right, DCA, it's the lamplight bathrooms
Oh
for
yeah.
sure. Those are really cool, really well themed. I absolutely love them.
Yeah, I'm going
In
Lamplight and Bay Area for me.
Bay Area, I got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I remember I said I did not like those bathrooms.
Try again.
Uh, I gotta try. Gotta try. Disneyland, I just feel like there aren't any that good of restrooms. Like they're all stinky.
I kind of like the right side Main Street bathroom
Really.
because no one knows about it. It's always quiet.
The left side Main Street's always really packed.
Yeah. The worst bathroom in Disneyland, right outside of Plaza Inn.
You think so? You
It
think
is
that's worse?
cramped.
That's worse than by the Mint Julep bar?
Ooh.
Those are bad, dude. Those
Oh,
are
it's
real
just the
bad.
worst. It's worse for that one's just that is the worst.
Yeah.
The Plaza one is almost as bad.
Honestly, probably I think the best restrooms in Disneyland are in Galaxy's Edge.
Huh.
They're good. They're clean. They
Eh,
have they have theming to them. I like them.
I think Hungry Bear's like hit or miss.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah. Adventureland doesn't work for me. Dude,
Yeah.
I figured something out. This is perfect. Disneyland in general. You ever almost go into the wrong bathroom every single time in Pacific Wharf?
I
Have
never
you?
use those restrooms.
Okay, but you always or San Francisco, you always see people like confused there.
Yeah.
Most men's restrooms in Disneyland and California Adventure are on the left, and women's are on the right, but they are swapped over there. This is a whole YouTube video.
Is it really?
Like, no, like people.
Oh,
Would
like we should make it.
no, like people would make it, but I
Yeah.
noticed I was sitting there. I'm like, why do people always get the wires crossed there? And I'm like, wait, okay, like I know maybe left side of Main Street they are like that, but they're so far apart it doesn't matter. But like Space Mountain, no, I don't know. A lot of the times, men's is on the left. I don't know. Maybe I'm just completely out of pocket here. That's what I'm feeling. Don't write in. I'm not going to read it. Okay. She says, if you could have any land replaced with a new land, what would it be? Like we're killing. Or, Rain, would you kill Avengers Campus or Hollywood Land?
Um.
Like out of spite, I'd kill Avengers Campus, but I think I'd kill
Right.
Hollywood Land, right?
Where's the Hyperion in this?
Dude, the Hyperion stays. It could be
Okay,
anywhere.
then Hollywoodland. Yeah, get rid of Hollywood.
Okay, what are we putting?
We are putting. Let's put that Latino land. Let's
Okay.
put Coco and Encanto, even though I don't like Encanto.
All right. I will kill Hollywood Land, of course. And put like what works in that area? What's a good Pixar movie, Rain?
The Good Dinosaur. Up.
Ooh, like the falls or
Mhm.
whatever. Yeah, no one wants to be there. I feel like we could.
Monstropolis. Expand on the ride.
There's something that bothers me about Monstropolis.
Hmm.
I had it and I just lost it though. It was similar to Zootopia, but I feel like should we do Toy Story right there?
I
Me
mean,
as well, right?
it's almost inevitable. There is no Toy Story land in Disneyland.
Yeah, we could do that. What would the shade be? Playing cards? No. You know what I mean? What's
Yeah.
like a kid's thing?
Blocks.
Yeah, just like
I-
overhead.
I think they already did blocks, actually.
Hot Wheel tracks, and it's also a ride.
Ah, that's cool. That's
All right.
cool.
Got it. And we're good at this. We should work for Imagineering.
Hmm.
All right. Favorite and least favorite ride. Both favorites with a U. I'm just
Loving
dunking
the
on
U.
No, she's from Canada. They're the same thing.
Okay. I think we've done this before.
Forget favorite. Forget favorite. It's like Space Mountain or
Yeah.
Rise or we have a lot of favorites. Least favorite ride. What ride sucks? The subs.
Yes. Oh yeah, dude. You know what? I think it might be the sub.
Like, Autopia doesn't suck.
Yeah. Every time I go on the sub, I immediately regret it. Like I'm like trapped in. I'm not even claustrophobic at all. It's just being trapped next to somebody you don't want to sit next to, and the little tiny chairs that are in there. It's bad. It's just all bad. And I always get sat next to the cast member who's standing up, so I'm always smelling some feet, dude.
There's something about Astro Orbiter that bothers me.
I honestly think I've been on it once in my life.
I like being on it, but there's something about it that bothers me.
Hmm.
And I'm going to murder it. There you go.
Yeah.
What?
Psycho.
Okay. Favorite with a U character you've met. Mad Hatter, easy. I've told
Yeah.
that story here. He's
Yeah.
fun. He's fun to talk to. Isn't that something? Rain?
Man, ah, honestly, it might have been, and only because of my niece and not because of me. Goofy.
Goofy.
Because yeah, Goofy at Goofy's Kitchen. She just was like in love with Goofy, and she kept saying Goofy, Goofy, like trying to get him over and stuff. And no, that was a really good interaction. So yeah, just as classic Goofy.
Dude, Goofy at Goofy's Kitchen has that confidence.
Yeah, he does. Like, this is my place.
Yeah. Like he's not being a goofball.
No.
And he's not being like a, he's stupid in the shorts. He's not.
Yeah.
He's competent Goofy.
Yeah.
He's not crashing a train or whatever. All right. And finally, she says, if you could with a U, no. If you could interview anyone on Trammin, who would you like it to be? Love you guys as always. Smiley face. I've never seen that smiley face before. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. I feel like we have two, and I don't know if I'm just speaking for you. You go with one, and I'll go with the other.
No, you go first.
It's obvious. It's Kevin Perger from
That's
Defunct.
yeah. That was like okay. I want to interview him.
Yeah, I would love to talk to him. His
I feel
mind,
like we just haven't reached out to him. He'll
yeah,
come
we
on.
have. He's just like hearing that interview with that Adam Corver or whatever. I just
On over, yeah.
appreciate the way his head works.
Do you see why I want to do a topic with Kevin Perjurer?
Yeah,
I don't want to talk to Funkland with Kevin Perjurer.
yeah,
We could also do that, but it's like just like Kevin, you want to be a podcast guest.
yeah.
I feel like we could reach out on our own, and he'd probably be down. Be like, "Hey, Kevin. First of all, love your stuff. Second, like we're friends with Matthew. He's been on our show. Love to have you on.
Yeah, I feel like
We
it's almost
we
like
gotta have like a good episode."
yeah,
And
yeah,
we have a lot of good episodes, but it's like, and I know he could chime in on all of them, but it's got to be weird. I want to get deep in the utilidor with Kevin Perjurer.
yeah.
Yeah. But what's the other one, right?
I feel like just because he's been so vital to the show, Scott Gustin.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, which I have emailed before with no response.
He's
So
been on podcasts.
exactly, and smaller podcasts than ours. So what the heck,
Maybe we
Scott?
just got to tweet him.
Maybe.
Freddie says we need to be active on Twitter to meet parks people, but like, dude, secret dream that they start charging for Twitter and they finally move to Threads.
Yeah. I'm just like so over social media, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm tired of it.
But first, the obvious, you're like Bob Iger, but like he's not going to answer any questions, right?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like
So
any almost any Disney employee.
I
Maybe
feel like
maybe the homie Josh.
Bob Chapek, dude.
Yo, that's spicy.
Like I want to interview him, and I'm like, look, Bob, look, I'm not going to talk trash. All right, we know, blah 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 blah. I want to talk about like what you feel about the Disney parks.
Yeah.
Like, what do you love? What inspires you? You know,
Dude,
like
he
what?
loves Pixar Pier, dude. We all know this.
I know, but like I really want to ask him.
Yeah.
The homie Josh, I've met him. He's a cool guy, but he's gonna give the right answers, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing.
So I feel like I would also want to interview just like Ken Potrock. I just want to chat with him. He's grown
like,
on me.
the
I mean,
homie
he was
Josh-
never. Huh? Go ahead.
the homie Josh and Iger and all them, they're all PR trained, right? Like I would
Ken
imagine.
Potrock is too, but I don't know. I feel like I know him.
Yeah.
Like he's someone I would know.
like
he seems
he's your friend's uncle.
Right? Dude,
Yeah.
when he shows up to the party, everyone's excited.
Yeah.
And he's not the party animal. You're just excited because he's like the really nice guy.
Yeah, it's like Tio Pepe's here. Oh, Tio Pepe.
That guy raised me. You know,
Yeah.
like yeah, I'd want to interview Ken Potrock just to be like, there was a question I was going to ask him. Like cuz he was like walking around. It was like, "Oh, if I see him today." It was just going to be like it was going to be a stupid. Oh no, I was going to ask him, "Do you prefer Ken Pop Rocks or Kenny P?"
That's a good question.
Yeah, but both terms of endearment. But
I-
I want to interview him.
Yeah.
Eisner would be
legend.
cool.
I would also like to get Neil Patrick Harris on.
I don't know
He's-
what I would say to Neil Patrick Harris.
He's just a huge Disney nerd, dude. I just like to. I would same thing as asking like Chapek, like what do you like? I would like to know what Neil Patrick Harris likes.
Ryan
And,
Gosling, just to talk about A Nightmare Before Christmas.
and Ryan Gosling, Guillermo del Toro.
I can't
Uh,
talk to Guillermo del Toro.
hey, I got you, dude.
He's too good. He's too good. He not like that. Like
uh-huh.
he's too much of like an expert in what he's an expert in, and I just look over my
I'm good.
skis here or whatever. Like, uh,
Yeah.
yeah. So
John Stamos, big Disney fan too.
yeah, I don't want to interview John Stamos. So yeah, number one. Like, oh man, if someone was like, they'll show up tomorrow, who are you interviewing, right?
Kevin Perger.
But we can
I'm
have Kevin Perger.
Yeah, but that's the thing, dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
I am such a Defunctland fiend. Like, I just
Dude,
appreciate
What do you want to
everything
talk about with Kevin Perger?
I don't know. That's the issue.
You got it. Yeah.
That's the issue. Like, yeah. The thing
Well,
is,
that's Matthew. Matthew, what should we talk about with Kevin
dude,
Perger?
that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Like what? Obviously, he's into everything at Disneyland. But what would he want to talk about that we can also talk about at length that we know? You know, and we're not doing Adobe Magic Animation. We're putting Brad Pitt back, right up there, right up there.
Yeah.
He'd appreciate it. All right, yeah. Honestly, as cool as like Eisner, Iger, all that, I'd want to interview Ken Pawchuk, current president of Disneyland, just to talk about like random things about Disneyland.
The state of the
Like
park and
the state of the park. What do you love? Like let's talk about the Mark Twain. You know, like
yeah.
all this stuff like that we're keeping around. Like, you know, I wouldn't talk shop with him. I would talk like, hey, welcome to Trammin, man. You know, he'd be good on this episode. Just Disneyland
Yeah.
in general, like our own. But yeah. So we got for all the questions. Thank you everyone for
That was
writing
fun.
in on, especially on trammin.com/ask. Made it very easy for me to copy paste everything. And just double checking that I didn't miss anything. Nope, nothing in the mail. All right. Cool. Rain, any final thoughts about Disneyland in general before we enter Tramtober next week?
No, I'm just excited. I feel like I'm almost excited at the state of the parks, like we were talking about earlier. I'm excited for the food. I'm excited for food and wine coming up, Festival of the Holidays. So yeah, I'm excited for the crowd to go away.
I hope so.
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
I'm excited for some Christmas merch, Christmas time.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll spend more time there.
Some cold and hot chocolate.
Yeah. Well, I got to try that frozen hot cocoa.
There you do.
Yeah. All right. It's time for We Have It So Good, where we and the TramFam talk about our trips to Disneyland and what's bringing us joy lately. Write in with your trip recaps at trammin.com/ask. Rain, any entertainment bringing you joy lately?
Shout out to Christian with the K. I'm so deep into One Piece, dude. I cannot stop. I'm on episode like 853, 854. And I am understanding why it's the greatest anime of all time. Every single episode feels like a reward and feels like I am in it with the Straw Hats. And yeah, it feels great. I also want to give a shout out to Super Auto Pets, an app that is on iOS and Android. It is the best auto chess game available, and there are no ads. The only thing that you can pay for are cosmetic, similar to Fortnite, and expansion passes. So it is a very, very good game.
Cool. I think I said I beat Final Fantasy 16 on here. I just beat Final Fantasy Intergrade Intermission with Yuffie. That's
Nice.
Final Fantasy 7. And now I'm playing Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core. It is very weird, but I also like it.
Yeah.
But it is
The
very
mission
weird.
structure is interesting.
Yeah, it's just like,
I
oh
love it.
no, these guys are invading. Kill them.
Yeah.
But you're like, yeah.
I played like a solid 10 hours straight of Final Fantasy Ever Crisis. Or Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis, which is supposed to be like the culmination of all the stories condensed into a mobile game. And it is a typical auto battler gotcha game. But that's not
Which they
necessarily a bad
discontinued
thing.
and then they're releasing on Steam?
What? No, that's a different game. That's
Oh,
the first. That's First Soldier.
First
The
Soldier. Jeez.
Yeah, that's the battle royale game. This is a gotcha
Is it on
that you.
iOS?
Yeah, it's very good if you're into gotcha games.
Do you have to pay?
No,
You just
no,
play forever and eventually finish it?
no. The good thing about this one is that there is a storyline. I am on up chapter like 4 of Final Fantasy. You can do Final Fantasy 7 story, Final Fantasy Crisis Core story, and then a new Final Fantasy First Soldier story.
Mhm.
So it's good.
So don't do Crisis Core until I beat Crisis Core.
Yeah, no, you've never beat it.
No, I didn't.
Like
Dude, I love my parents, of course.
no PSP.
We stopped at Game Boy Advance, and then I bought myself the SP. They paid for the tax.
Got it.
And then the handheld stopped. They bought me a PS. They bought me and my brother PS3, year 2,
Mm.
where it wasn't $599 with Rock Band. Um, but I bought my own PS4 and all that, which I mean, they taught me the value of $1, which is why I can buy all these stupid things, like a new phone that I
Yeah.
didn't need. Um, it's so light, dude. It used to hurt my hand,
Mm,
the 14 Pro, and this is, dude, it's great. Good
nice.
stuff. You're gonna buy it in 2 months. I know you are.
We'll see. We'll
Well,
see.
the PlayStation thing comes out in 2 months. Don't forget you bought that.
I bought it. It's already coming out of my account, dude.
Yeah. If anyone's interested in a Lightning Backbone 1, let me know.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's worthless right now.
Here's mine.
Okay. Joey A writes in, "Hey guys, it's been a while since I've sent in a post for We Have It So Good. I didn't actually go to the parks over the weekend, but a friend of mine took her family for 4 days, including Oogie Boogie Bash last Thursday, and I acted as their digital guide. She had not been to Disneyland since 2013, so she was not prepared for all the changes. If you want Disneyland 2013, listen to The Way It Was, Disneyland 10 years ago. So he continues about her trip. I walked her through the steps for Genie Plus, like reserving Lightning Lane, mobile ordering food, and downloading pictures. She was there with her husband, her 2 teen kids, and a very wild and cranky toddler. She had her hands full, so she was texting me nonstop on what to do and where to eat. I talked her into getting a reservation to Lamplight when her reservation day popped up, and they loved everything that Lamplight had to offer. I also suggested the curry bread bowl, and she sent me a text saying 11 out of 10. It was delicious. After a day, they got the hang of Genie Plus, and I'm happy that I could help reduce some anxiety for their trip. Dude, the the digital guide thing is real.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
yeah. My friend Ariana, who uh like almost never goes to Disneyland, but every now and then does, texted me like, "Hey, I'm at Disneyland right now. Where can I get a birthday cake?" And I was like, 3 days ago, but I didn't say it like that. But like you can ask the hosts and they have like a $48 birthday cake. But I'm like, but there are these slices of cake.
Yeah,
So I just sent her a few and she's like, "Perfect, thanks." I don't know if she ate the cake. I said, "I cannot vouch for the quality of the cake,
but it is cake.
but it's cake." And she said, I'll let you know." And I was supposed to ask her about it before this, to put in We Have It So Good. But you know what? I'll do that just in case. But yeah, I feel like on our trammin.com/Rex, we should put like a paragraph of like, "Hey, if you're getting there early, you should buy Genie Plus. It's 1 per
Mm,
ride per day, blah, blah, blah. If you're doing this, like try to get a reservation for this. Skip Blue Bayou." Like, like the spiel you give people when they're like, "What should I know?"
yeah.
So
No,
I
that's
feel
good.
like we
Yeah,
should
that's a
do
good
that.
idea.
Yeah. All right. Um, Rain, do you want to read Tiffy Luna's?
Sure. Yeah,
Are
I
you
can read it.
down?
I'm
Okay.
the foolish. It's
You
thick.
what?
It's thick.
No, you said
So
something.
no, I just like oof. Like
Oh,
it's long.
okay.
All right. Tiffany Luna writes in, "We have it so good. We had a trip this past weekend from Friday to Monday. The weather was great with overcast most of the time, and it was warm but not hella hot. Started the trip at San Francisco and mobile ordered from Aunt Cass Cafe. Got the shrimp katsu sandwich, 8 out of 10. The slaw had the devil leaf in it. The devil had devil leaf in it, but the shrimp katsu patty was cooked well and not dry.
Is the
But I
devil leaf
think
cilantro?
I think it is cilantro or kale. It's one or the other. But I think I prefer the chicken karage sandwich. Uh, better minus the devil leaf. I also got the specialty caramel creme cold brew, 7.9 out of 10. Well, like IGN. Uh, I wanted to like it more, but the flavors from the cream weren't coming through. It was a very small hint of caramel. After we ate, we got in line to meet Baymax. I compared Baymax to my old picture from 2014. He looks so much better than he did back then, and I love that he talks. Later, we got the Fluffer Nutter Churro, 10
Hold
out of
on,
10.
you missed.
Jeez.
You laughed at the Baymax top I
Oh,
was wearing.
yeah. He laughed at the Baymax top I was wearing, which said, "We jumped out of the window."
You
Right?
know, like that line that we jumped out of a window.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right, that's right, I forgot about it. Alright, later, we got a Fluffernutter Churro, 10 out of 10. Still hits. We went to Clarabelle's last night. We went to Clarabelle's that night thinking that the chocolate-dipped bananas were still there, but they were not. We ended up getting a chocolate chip hot fudge sundae, 7 out of 10. It was fine, not great. I'd rather eat salt and straw.
You wanna get the
Uh,
next day? This is
yeah,
take this
woo
ride.
yeah, back and forth here.
All right. So, I forgot to put. She said this at the end. Uh, this was from September 15th through 18th. So, uh, Saturday was crazy busy. Where walkways were too crowded. So we mostly spent the day eating and watching shows. Yep. I got the dirty matcha from Cappuccino Cart, 9 out of 10. I really like this. It was a good mixture.
3 out of 10.
Mix it, Rain. Mix it. I definitely would get again. My friends and I saw Flynn Rider while waiting for Magic Happens. Saw my birthday button and asked what my birthday dream wish was. I asked him what was in his satchel. As dirty as that doesn't sound dirty. Clearly, we know what's in there. I just wanted to see the crown for myself. I didn't know. I mobile ordered the cheesy garlic pretzel bread from Edelweiss Snacks, 10 out of 10. I gave it a 9 last time, but this one seemed more fresh and tasted so much better. At Lucky Fortune Cookery, I mobile ordered the yaki udon with the karage inspired chicken, crispy chicken. 9 out of 10. I really like this. For me, the ginger in the bowl is unnecessary. No, look, you put that on the side, you eat it at the end. I didn't expect a whole bok choy to be there. Chicken was cooked perfectly and the noodles very tasty. At the end of the night, able to hit Big Thunder, Snow White, King Arthur Carousel, where I got to ride Jingles. Ended the night by going to hell, aka Mr. Toads. I need a sip of water.
Oh, I'll do Sunday.
Go ahead, yeah.
All right. Sunday, which was my birthday, my friends and I had breakfast at Tangaroa Terrace. We had the thick and fluffy pancakes. 8 out of 10. The guava syrup is really good. Tangaroa toast, 10 out of 10. I've had this before and I definitely prefer it over the pancakes. The toast is nice and crispy and the filling is so good. Short rib steak and eggs, 8 out of 10. The meat was cooked well and the potatoes were crispy. Scrambled eggs were fine. My friend got the Loco Moco burrito, which I had before, and I told her not to get it because it was dry. But she wanted to try it, and it ended up being dry. I went back to my hotel and to get ready for Oogie Boogie. I chose Wreck-It Ralph as a theme for our group since there was a wide selection of characters to choose from. I had 25 people come to celebrate. Wow. We took a couple of pictures and split off into smaller groups. I dressed up as Candlehead, one of the racers in Sugar Rush. We hit majority of the villain treat trails. We just missed Madam Mim. I love that Ernesto had more space. After you walk through, you can go into another area to take more pictures or record him. I feel like the villains were extra mean this year. I had interactions with Judge Doom and Sid, so much anger and yelling. We watched the second viewing of the parade. Didn't have the Headless Horseman. That sucks. Whereas last year I only saw the Headless Horseman and no parade. Ursula looked great. After the parade, we went to get the magic key bag that is exactly the same as last year's. Ended the night with riding racers. Ended the night with riding racers. There you go.
Nice. Yeah, the Ernesto is now at Hyperion, so tons
Oh,
of
is
room.
he?
And
Okay,
Madam Mim is where he was.
where was he before?
By Avengers Campus, you know, the little alcove
Oh, okay.
where they put the booth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Monday, got the Magic Key Haunted Mansion card. I got this week's and last week's. They said it was only available Monday through Thursday, but they had the Magic Key sign out the whole weekend. I got the Pula Blossom Slush from Katsaka's Kettle. I love this. 10 out of 10. The ube horchata flavor was on point and the cold brew was great. I'm so glad you liked it because when you listen, when you tell a Filipino person This replaces the other Taro thing. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I guess okay, we're good. She says overall, great birthday trip. Cheers to being 30 something. Cheers. I
Cheers.
don't have thumbs up. Will it do it again? Hey.
Hey.
Okay. I forgot to read Christian with the K's like episode discussion thing. So we were talking about the problem with Avengers Campus. So he said would have been good. So what we could have had it so good. There. It's still in the segment. What would have been good is if they did something like a Marvel Shattered Realms, where they have a collection of different parts of the universe from New York, Wakanda, Nowhere, Asgard, and whatever you want. Especially if they absorbed Hollywoodland. You could have everything together without it really needing to make sense. Which is why Nowhere is next to Asgard, Wakanda, anything else. Would work well as its own park, or at least a major section of one. My old hope was that if they ever opened a third gate before you had any Star Wars or Marvel in the parks, was that they could do a half and half if they really wanted to, but I know that's not going to happen. He also said my mom makes the best black beans. We just eat them with brown rice and fresh pico. We use them after the nachos too. Brown
Nice.
beans. Brown. Pinto. Yeah. Yeah, they may as well have just made up an excuse to just have different worlds in one place.
Yeah.
Instead of having a campus.
Yeah. Instead of trying to actually make it cohesive.
Yeah. So Andrea writes in. She said sorry for the thick write-in, but like, okay.
It was
Tiffy,
dwarfed.
dude, I forgot to send it to Tiffy Luna, but there was like Andrea 4 notifications, Tiffy Luna 7 notifications, and I took like a screenshot and sent to Andrea, and then I got busy and forgot to send Tiffy Luna. I said 2 of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse when they write in. We love that you write in, 100%. They're good write-ins. We're just a little teasing. All right. Andrea says, hey, TramFam, I just went to Oogie Boogie this past Thursday, my second year. While there's truly nothing like experiencing Oogie Boogie for the first time, we did learn a lot from our mistakes last year and had a much smoother experience this time. I thought I would share a few tips with anyone that is going for the first time. Rule number 1, do not waste any time eating during the event. Last year, we thought it would be fun to get some of the food that was exclusive, but eating took about an hour because they were so slow with the food coming out. Yes, even though we mobile ordered. Yeah, pretty. Hour, maybe not for me, but yeah, very true. They are slow. It's only a 5-hour event, so that hour was wasted sitting and eating and made it so we weren't able to experience everything that was offered. The other advice we were given that worked well was to go to Villains Grove during the first parade and then watch the second parade. Last year, we assumed we needed to stake out a spot for the parade super early, but it really isn't necessary. You don't need to be there more than 15 minutes ahead of time. The third thing I don't think many people know about is that there's a super cute Halloween dance party inside the Disney Junior Dance Party stage in Hollywoodland. The Fab Five come out in special Halloween costumes you don't see anywhere else in the parks. It's a really cute little show. It is meant for kids, but can definitely be enjoyed by all. Fourth thing, bring your own large bag for candy. The one they give you is extremely tiny and will fill up after about 3 treat trails. Last thing, if you want to get on the monsters after dark without much of a wait, watch the parade from Hollywood Boulevard, as close to the end as possible, and then book it to Guardians as soon as the parade is done. We only waited about 15 minutes. Since becoming a pass holder, my Disney days are not rushed and scheduled typically. Oh, not rushed and scheduled typically. Because you pay so much for an event, it's only 5 hours long. You really do need to make a bit of a game plan if you want to get the full experience of Oogie Boogie. The only things we skipped were seeing the Sanderson sisters and the Kingdom Hearts characters, both lines, which were long and slow moving. Hope this helps someone.
Nice.
So Rain, Kingdom Hearts, they will only have 2 characters out at once because one like relieves the break.
Mhm.
I went like
That's
10 minutes before it closed. No one
Yeah.
there. So,
nice. So
but
wait till it closes.
you know what? No, ask them when they go away because I think they were like they end 15 minutes before. There's like a weird thing, but or they'll say like they'll be back after the parade and then you just show up. So, yeah, definitely watch the second parade and don't forget you can get there at 3.
Oh, I already got my Magic Key Terrace reservation at 3.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Just don't scan your pass to get in. You can check in with Oogie Boogie at 3.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Don't make a reservation,
Yeah.
like a park res. If you do, you got to make that and then go out and do the thing again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you got to get scanned twice. Photo pass is included with that. So if you wear a magic band, link the magic band to the ticket that day.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
It's
Okay.
real
I'm gonna
easy to
do it.
swap the magic band. If you're
Yeah.
Bluetoothed, you just click like you literally click it and it says what do you want to assign it to,
Yeah.
and then you can just pick the ticket and it's done. Um,
Yeah. I got a few extra ones here too, so we can all use them.
all right, Rain. What time is it?
It's
Pizza time.
It's time for one last bite. Rain, as always. What is the best? Wait, I didn't do my. We have it so good.
oh,
Whoops. Whoa. Did you go?
I went, but it's like so irrelevant, dude. It's like it's like I ate and I left. That was it.
What'd you eat?
Oh, I brought it up. I went to Galactic Grill, surprisingly, because
Whoa.
Darth by Chocolate is back. So we got the Darth by Chocolate, of course. But tried the Meteorite Burger, which is an Angus patty, spiced bacon, smoky chimichurri relish, lime and avocado mayo. You should be proud of me. Harvard cheese, I guess.
Havarti.
Havarti, pickled onions and deep fried peppers on a toasted brioche bun, served with the choice of cuties, mandarin orange, or French fries. Very good. It's a very good burger. I feel like they are perfecting the art of the non-theme park tasting burger. It doesn't have that weird tasting, like that broiled taste anymore. It's actually I'm enjoying the meat now.
I feel like fried peppers do a lot.
Yeah, that's good
Like
stuff.
I ordered Jimmy John's. Oh no, this is not right. Come on, Mac. For work the other day. No, it is not. It is no longer owned by someone who hunts big game. It's owned by Arby's, so it's okay to eat there if you'd like. Um, someone got it just for the spicy or for the crispy peppers.
Got it.
Because he's like, I just love that. Anyways, so arrived at Mickey and Friends, went to the all the way right lane that was open just for me. And dude, it parked at Mickey 10C. That's like right before the escalators, like, where they block it off and you can't park anymore. So that was wonderful. But we went into DCA because there was just nothing we wanted to eat at Disneyland. We mobile ordered. Kimmy got the quesadilla. She's like, I keep getting it. I'm like, it's good. Who cares? Like, and I ordered the shrimp sandwich, but we went to Boudin and dude, they cut like the middle of a bread bowl for me, like the
Beautiful.
biggest piece of bread, and it was fresh I've ever had from there. So that was great, dude. They were baking, like,
Like you saw the people in the back.
dude. There were a million people in there. The bread going over you, like the ovens
Oh,
are
wow.
on. Super cool. So yeah. Then I got the shrimp katsu, but it's not temperature problem. I don't know if it's because I walked around for like 2 minutes. So really, that shouldn't be my problem. It was just mushy. It was not panko crusted like it was, but it wasn't. It was not katsu. Like, katsu's like crunch.
Yeah.
Nah. The flavor was good. It wasn't too shrimpy. It was like a little seafoodish. But the slaw stole the show, of course. I feel like the garlic chips, I see like cooked garlic on them. I don't, maybe they used to put garlic powder and they don't. I didn't taste it the rest of the night. It was still
Gotcha.
very garlicky, but it felt a little bit less garlicky.
A more natural.
Yeah. Overall, good. But I got the peach soju. Tastes like peach soju. Wonderful.
Cool.
Really refreshing. That's the way to go. Walked into Cars Land real quick. I don't remember why. Took a little picture. And then we're like, you know what? Time to cross. So we crossed. Dude, Scary Jafar was just like by the front gates. So Kimmy like took a selfie with him, like walking past them. And that he needs to be a face character. I don't understand this. And yeah. So then we walked through trying to get through the parade. I think we did Pirates, which, dude, the left side, they also do DOS there. So, like, they stop you and then let people go. I don't know if that's new. But we did Pirates. Didn't wait too long. And then it was just super packed. we went to Alien Pizza Planet
Oh, what?
to get the why is it not here? Uh, come on. Is the vampire alien macaron. So it's a green alien macaron filled with salted caramel buttercream, chocolate ganache, and brownie bits. Rain, 10 out of 10. I don't give
That good?
anything 10 out of 10. You know what? 10 out of 10 for a macaron. How about that? We'll like best macaron.
Nice.
Huge, filling, very sweet, but like the salted caramel hits you. The chocolate ganache. Dude, I love chocolate ganache.
That's
Just
so
like
good.
bang, bang, bang. Brownie bits, I don't even know if I tasted them. Even the little eyes, they're a little crunchy. Very good. Highly recommend. Mobile ordered it. Dude, have you been to Alien Pizza Planet lately?
No.
Super weird. You walk in, and then the pasta or salad area is open, but then there is like a cashier on the left, and then the cashiers where you go order first.
What?
And then if you have mobile order, it's different, right? You just walk in. And then in front of the pizza area, there are like 4 or 5 like ice cream cart sized things. You know what I'm talking about? Like
What?
the ones, the carts
I
that they
can't.
roll around,
Yeah, I
like a
can't even imagine this.
table with like a table with a cash register on it, or like the mobile order, no, the mobile order number thing on it, and refrigerators. So like a case where they pull out macarons and stuff. You
Yeah,
give them the receipt unless you're mobile order, and then they go to the pizza counter, which they have not changed, and they go like get the food for you.
that is the weirdest thing.
Dude,
If you would have told me right now that you walked in, grabbed your tray, got your food, and then went to go pay, that's what
yeah,
the
no, dude.
normal is.
You go to the cash register first, order, and then you go to a random window, and then they just like get the stuff for you.
That is weird.
Except the salads, I think. It's very strange.
Yeah,
They
that is
didn't
strange.
explain it to anyone, and people were very confused.
Hmm.
So yeah. Ran into one of Kimmy's friends from middle school, which is cool. Gave her like 2-year-old daughter a Trammin sticker.
Nice.
So and then we walked around. Pirates might have been after the macaron, honestly, but too busy. We were gonna leave. It was like 8:30, and I'm like, you know what? Uh, let's go to World of Disney because Kimmy wanted some sweater. I don't even know if we saw it, but then I'm like, let's go to the hotel. Let's go to the Fantasia shop because Rain brought it up, and I don't want to quite leave. My feet hurt, but I'm like, that's okay. So we walked to the Disneyland hotel and went to the bathroom, and the men's bathroom was closed by Steakhouse 55, and they said additional bathrooms upstairs. They're actually to the right of the car. I went upstairs right there and walked all the way around. Dude, there was like a wedding. Beautiful. Dude, the bathrooms upstairs, beautiful, like marble countertops and whatever.
Nice.
Top tier bathrooms. I saw so much concept art from the Disneyland Resort just like up there.
That's so
All the
cool.
little halls you can rent, just tons of art. Like
I'm
I
gonna
told
check it out
Kimmy,
soon.
we got to come back and just walk around. Especially, dude, it was like 9, so no one there.
Yeah.
The Fantasia shop was also cool. Like merch you don't normally see. Uh, Kimmy loved it, and we actually went to Love Pop on the way there too. Got my mom a birthday card. But dude, when I came back down from the bathroom, I saw this really small pumpkin Mickey in front of Goofy's kitchen, and I was like, "Hey, you want to take a pumpkin Mickey picture?" Cast members didn't care, right? So we just went there. Some group took pictures of us, and so when I got there, like Goofy was walking out and like teasing people. Minnie was leaving and then came back. And then like Pluto showed up and took a picture with the pumpkin and Kimmy. Like he just posed for a
That's
picture.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then we walked out.
Nice.
And it was, dude, it was really nice. Nice to like be around the resort, especially at night. And like it really felt like a really old school Disney trip, like before in the before times where like,
Mhm.
you just like, I'm just gonna go walk around the hotels.
Yeah.
Like there's no one around, no one's bothering you. It's super chill and you're like, yeah, like I belong here. So it was like really nice to just have like this hour of peace and still Disney, and it wasn't hectic. It didn't. Not that I was looking for something that didn't cost money, but it was just like this nice little time.
Nice.
So, yeah, I really, really enjoyed that, and I'll probably do that again. So, really nice. Yeah. So that was our little trip. So now, Rain, what time is it?
It's
Pizza time.
It's time for one last bite. Rain, as always, what is the best food? What is the best thing you tasted this week?
best thing I tasted was a part I left out of my We Have It So Good. Brandon and I actually went to Ghirardelli after we got the Darth by chocolate, which was kind of a bad move because we got a milkshake. Okay, I've never had a Ghirardelli milkshake, but I got this plain vanilla milkshake, and one of the cast members there recommended that we try this. A banana blended into the vanilla milkshake.
Uh huh.
It was the best thing I think I've ever tasted in my life. It's so simple, but so effective, dude. When you have banana and it's overpowering that full flavor, it's disgusting.
Yeah,
But
like the habit overpowering.
yes, yes. But this is just like a hint of it. Oh my god,
I
it
feel
was
like this
seriously
is like the Pim one.
no
Better
better.
because it's just
It's
a real banana thrown in there. I
it's
guess.
just a straight up banana blended in to everything. It was phenomenal, like seriously phenomenal. So yeah, that was my best food of the week.
Nice. Uh, I would just want to give a shout out to Peony in Laguna because it's awesome. The gelato shop that has a line all the way out. We were the only people there because it was a Monday. Uh, just dropped in, but honorable mention: Cadbury Rocky Road,
Oh
dude. You know the Cadbury milk that just like kills you with how sweet it is.
yeah,
They have the fruit and nut, which is good, dude. If you find this Rocky Road, I couldn't stop eating it. It just blew my mind. That marshmallow flavor was on point. But I think like my dad made great food, great kebab, but he went to Whole Foods to look for this cake that my mom said she liked last year. She just said she liked it, and he was like, "I'm just gonna get it again." Right? It was her birthday.
yeah.
Happy birthday, mom! It was literally on Wednesday, and I just forgot to say it when we recorded last week. But my dad thought it was something else. I don't think he even knew what he bought. It just looked fancy. It was a Neapolitan cheesecake. And Rain, I think you would forgive the cheesecakiness because the cheesecake part was fluffy and a little bit tart, but almost like a yogurt, like frozen yogurt. Dude, it just straight up tastes like Neapolitan ice cream as a cake.
Oh wow, that sounds
Like
great.
the cheesecake part was like imagine like a tart froyo
Hmm.
and then a strawberry like moussey frosting and then chocolate cake with a chocolate ganache like hardened shell. And it was awesome. Good choice, Dad. So
Nice.
I think that's just gonna be my number one. I had some really great food this week, but yeah, I'm gonna give it to that. For sure. Even though Vampire Alien Macaron, go get it. Venture in, mobile order Alien Pizza Planet. But now it is time for one last fight. Rain, we talked about a lot of food this week. What's one food you wish you tried? It's not one
That
last
is
fight though. What are the foods we've never tried?
never tried.
Right? Like
That's hard. I mean, for me, it's a lot easier. I've almost like almost everything in the festivals.
yeah, like food of the past, maybe.
Like like
Okay, like I never had Big Thunder barbecue, so we can't do.
uh
But you have,
yeah.
right? Huh. This is tough. We can't do the fries because you're just gonna pick the fries, and you're just gonna pick
I mean,
McDonald's.
you can choose between fries, like we were saying earlier.
Uh, okay, but what are your favorite fries there?
Honestly, I think now it's those sweet potato fries from Tangaroa Terrace.
I've never. Okay, sweet potato fries from Tangaroa Terrace, or what's the thing?
Palm frite.
No, the sweet potato fries with the fish tacos.
Oh,
We'll do different one last fights. This is your one last fight.
yeah. This is good. This is good. I'm gonna go the fish tacos. Those are freaking awesome, dude. Those were good. Those were good sweet potato fries.
All right. For me, I've never tried the late night barbecue or late night items at Tomorrowland
Mm-hmm.
or Big Thunder Barbecue. So as much as we're not bringing back, just try. I think even though I've never tried Big Thunder Barbecue, I'd rather try that late night menu.
Got it.
Remember the nuggets in the waffle bowl and
Yeah.
the little slider? I think I would, if you're like, you could try Big Thunder once in your life, or you could try this late night menu, and neither one's ever coming back, I'd take the late night menu.
I'd go
'Cause I
back to
feel
Big
like
Thunder.
once? No, you
Yeah.
can't go back there. You're trying the food.
I'm trying. Yeah, I'll try the food again.
But it's just barbecue, isn't it?
But it was unlimited.
No,
When do you?
but just the taste, right? It doesn't
Oh
matter to you, does it?
no, it tastes different when it's unlimited.
McDonald's fries, ranch or ketchup?
Ketchup.
Plain. I want that salt. Thank you, everyone, for writing in with this really odd episode.
It was
I think
fun.
it turned out good. Yeah, it turned out good. Disneyland in general. I think we ended up meeting up to the expectations of the title.
So who's going to be photoshopped as the General from the General commercials?
I almost put him in the tram, but I went with a plain. Rain, if you come up with something, let me know. But the art is just the plain Trammin art, and it says Disneyland in general in the Disneyland font because one, I couldn't come up with anything, and two, the art is going to be so ridiculous and Tramtobery and tramming through the snowy for the
Mhm.
next little while. I'm like, we need to just have a basic Kirk and Rain chatting about Disneyland because it's going to go off the rails.
Cool.
So with that,
Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week.
see you real soon. Bye.
Thanks for traveling with us today, and we hope you have a happy and memorable visit to the Disneyland Resort. Please lower your head, watch your step, and exit to the driver's right-hand side only.